pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Yo, this is L Young,
and this is Naya, representing for the L Boogie. Let's go. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And then I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers.
one time,
Singing my life with his words.
two times,
Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly with his song.
Yo, Naya, take him to the bridge.
Whoa, whoa, la 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 la, whoa, la la, whoa, la la. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. And long last love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I need you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say okay. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. It could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. See, loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. Tell me who I have to be guys are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. Watch out, watch out. Look out, look out. Watch out, watch out. Look out, look out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Girl, you know you better watch out.
Crazy. So wanna go back to when she was my 80s baby, and I was her 90s lover, pushing that body all over, just like an album cover. Oh, you got it, 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 just what I want. And I got it, I got it, I got it, just what you need, like baby. You can have this now and later. I'll take mine like yesterday. Spend that with the DJ, so I can get back to my.
So we got round and round, just cruising the block. Time passed so fast, we don't check the clock. To the head, to the hop, non-stop. I'm just chilling the millin'. You wanna go to a party and throw your hand in the ceiling. Never revealing your feeling, but I tell in your face. You want the hockey and banana? Back to my place, and we can take a stop by your favorite ice cream shop and get that chocolate vanilla with that cherry on top. We cool with ease, feel the breeze, smoke some trees. Used to wake up in the morning wearing my tees. Yeah, so where we at now? I'm taking it back now. I call a couple of times and you were like, not now. Can I call you later? But you hit me anyway. I wanna rock with you like my name was MJ.
Girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you so baby, just keep on moving. Oh, gotta rock it, don't stop.
Hey everybody, it's Lloyd Spence, and BetOnline and I would like to wish you a happy new betting year as we continue our march to the playoffs and beyond. BetOnline remains the number one spot for all the best sports wagering action for 2022. It's a new year and new updated desktops and mobile websites to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE, B-L-E-A-V, to get started. From football, basketball, and hockey, boxing and UFC, right to your favorite Vegas casino games, don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers available for 2022. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports. BetOnline, where the game starts. And tell them the Noisemaker sent you.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah.
Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. I can make it round the world with the holes in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. The Popcorn World.
What's that saying? Breaking down the rumor, I'm smiling now. Speaking for the people who must go around. Taking truth to power with a whisper and a shout. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Hey yeah, say it again, say we're talking noise. Yeah, talking noise. Really don't have time to fool around. Never noise keeps us under. When truth divine, the sign that you is a sign of success. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Yeah, picking up all the same. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking noise. Say it again. We're talking noise.
Welcome to Talkin NOIZ, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin NOIZ himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. Noise, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother Noise, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle Noise, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin NOIZ is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin NOIZ.
Yeah. Good time. Kids. What's going on, people? Black Friday is here. I can't wait. I'm excited. Oh, Lord, I can't do that. Hold on, let me take. There we go. Okay. What's my mama noise? You muted. Ain't nobody hear you when you muted like that. Ain't nobody hear you.
I'm just trying to keep from any sounds or anything. You know how we are here when our mama noise gets blamed for so much noise and stuff. So
I'm glad you did. How you feeling today?
I don't think that's the question.
What's the question?
What on earth are you doing with the mask?
Oh, well, let me tell you. This mask is from, I got this from Sam's, and this is the N95 mask that the government of these United States is giving out for free. So, go somewhere, a local drugstore, Sam's, maybe even Costco, but people are giving out the N95s, which is the top of the line mask. And if you want some, they'll give you and your family some for free. So I just wanted to advertise.
Public service announcement?
Public service announcement.
Okay.
I'm advertising for the N95 mask for you and your family so we can go and get through this pandemic and get back to some level of normalcy. All right. I just wanted to say that. And I wanted to come on and advertise. So,
okay.
All right. Now I'm done with the mask. I got it in. I'm ready.
You look like you was finna put on a hazmat suit or something.
Well, listen, that's what it's for, to keep you from having to put on a hazmat suit. We don't want that for your life. We want you to live in these streets free from hazmatic activity. See what I'm saying? See what I did there?
Wow.
What's up?
The chat.
Y'all was in the chat. What's up? Let's see. Hey, we have two bear. No, I don't. It's not a painter's mask. Although painters use it all the time.
They do that too for the fumes.
They do it. They use it all the time, which is why I think they say it's the best mask to use. Because if you can't, if paint won't kill you, nothing will. There you go. So, but I just wanted to share it with everybody. If you need a mask, the N95.
I'm glad you shared that information. I saw one of my Facebook friends post that she had been to all these different locations looking for them. And somebody said, girl, cut the chase and order online. Why are you trying to run around to these
Yeah, but it's not that easy to do. They're not easy to find. They're really hard to find online. You got to really, and then you don't know if you're actually getting the right ones when you get it online. So start with those 6. You can make those 6 work. You reuse them. I know they say don't reuse them, but reuse them. You know how we are, black people. We'll use that grease over and over and over again.
I mean, listen.
So just reuse it. Ain't no big deal.
Ironically, they said that on the news today. They were saying, look, families, don't be reusing the COVID test at home.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
They was like, if you put it in your nose and yours is
you can't do that.
Yours is negative, and you say, okay, well now I need to check and see if theirs is negative. So you're gonna put it in their nose too.
No, you can't do that. You can't reuse a COVID test. That's nasty.
I mean, putting it up everybody's nose, it might be.
I believe in saving money as much as the next person, but come on, y'all, we got to do better than that. We definitely got to do better than that. That's kind of ridiculous.
The fact that you had to be told.
Well, some people got to be told though. Some people, times is tough. My auntie had enough problems of her own. Well, okay.
Nope.
I went there. Players do that.
Yes.
But I'm excited about this weekend. I really am. It's gonna be a fun weekend. It's gonna be a fun weekend because we got football, we got the Royal Rumble, we got uncorked wine, we got all types of wonderful things going on this weekend.
What kind of football? Oh, playoffs?
Don't do that. Don't do that. We own a sports company.
Okay.
We own sports shows. Don't do that. Don't be like that. I've raised you better than that.
Really?
You cannot use the straight chicken grease. No, you can't. I don't think.
No,
Can you?
no, that was
No, you can't.
so sad that you had to give it some thought.
I may have something to do this weekend. I don't know. I may try it out this weekend now that he said it. Because I said that kind of flippantly, and I apologize, noisemakers. I said it kind of flip. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I want to apologize again. Al's not here, and so it's throwing off my chi.
You haven't done the intro.
I haven't. And see, Al can't make it today because of the stupid ass, dumb ass, silly ass, JCPS. And so he won't make it today. But I have done the opening announcements or the opening ceremonies before, and I know how to do it. So I think I still got the skills to make this work. All right, so let me hold on. Let me get the music right. Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord. Sure is good to be in the house of noise one more time. Amen. Amen. If you would, grab your church fans and your Bibles and your tithing envelopes and make your way on in to the sanctuary so that we can start the praise and worship. Amen. 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 Yes.
Really?
What? That's how you do it.
No, you said praise and worship. Al says to make noise.
To make noise. Well, I said praise and worship. Well, I got other things on my mind. I won't lie to you.
Okay, well,
Like
that's
praise
fair.
and worship. For those who don't know, me and Mama Noise have coined a phrase, if you will, for our special time together.
That is not very popular with.
Well, some preachers don't like it, but we don't care. We call it praise and worship. Matter of fact, if you turn it, computer, I heard that your phone, Buster. We call it praise and worship, and Saturday on I Still Do. We're not gonna necessarily tell you all our business, but I mean we're gonna have some talk. We're gonna talk.
Did you coin it when we? Oh my God!
I mean we gonna talk to the peoples.
That's when we talk, but you put when we.
We gonna talk is all I'm saying. So y'all need to tune in for I Still Do on tomorrow.
And we take questions as well.
We'll take questions tomorrow too. We'll answer any question you ask us if you want to ask us.
That's right.
We will. We're not afraid. We ain't no punks.
We ain't scared.
It's a sex talk.
What? See,
I was telling the people what it was. So
yes.
And then if you got kids, turn off the cartoons for a minute and tune in to Daddy and the Girl. Because we're gonna talk about all the stuff black people invented that they didn't know. Our kids don't know that we invented. All that's going down on Saturday, and then of course we're doing it just for fun. Uncorked wine just for fun this Sunday. Saturday we're gonna have a good time. So all that's going down this weekend. But I am excited about the praise and worship.
I can't do it.
SAX.
No. Yo.
There you go. When we.
Nope.
I like it when you learn.
Nope.
I like it when you go there.
Nope, we're not doing it.
Master.
Really?
I'm sorry. It was in my mind. It was on my mind.
You just kept going.
You're always on my mind. I love you, boo. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all the thing is about that I'm talking about right now. Jay Jordan to be talking about what he doing. I live this life. I'm about this life. I'm about this life, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're doing.
I was throwing love signs.
No, you weren't.
Like the Crips and Bloods do.
No, you weren't. You was popping your fingers.
That's love signs. I'm love dancing, like crip dancing.
I don't know no love that dances like
I'm
that.
love dancing is like crip dancing, but it's more sexual.
Nope. I'm gonna need you to stop that.
You know what? I'm not here for your judgment, okay?
Is that what it is?
Yes, you're judging it out of me. I don't like it.
Listen here, Mr. Winwe.
When we all right. We got a good show, a fun show for you. This is gonna be one of the blacker shows. We like doing black type shows sometimes. So we're gonna celebrate all things black historically. We're gonna take some trips down memory lane and just talk. We're just gonna have some fun. We want y'all to join in and give us y'all comments as well. Y'all know, listen, noisemakers, y'all make the show. It's a good show, but it's a phenomenal show when y'all help with the show. So let's do this show.
I know. Noisemakers are stick as thieves on YouTube this morning. They are
I like it. Get on the YouTube.
It's like the whole squad is on YouTube.
Go on the YouTube, then it might be a better experience. I don't know. It might be a better experience.
Hey,
Shout out to YouTube. Get that thing trending. I like it. Okay, so we do have some Black Friday stories though that we do want to talk about this morning. So we'll jump into that real quick. So to the surprise of no one, absolutely no one, Amber and Michael Nab.
Nab.
They're a couple out of West Seneca, New York. You don't know them. I don't know them. But I do know they tried to sneak into the Bills Patriots game and got charged. They got arrested and got charged with a felony because to get into these games, you have to have a vaccination card. They did not. They had a fake vaccination card. And they got busted, and the card carries a minimum of 7 years in prison if convicted in Erie County. But the district attorney's already said, I'm not going to send them to prison.
How are they able to tell if, I think about our COVID cards they're doing a lot of writing inside the little lines saying which lot it came from and which kind and then the date. But it's not like there's a scan on there that you scan it and it pops up. This person has had all 3 vaccinations.
I'm gonna tell you how they do it, and I'm gonna tell you, and it's very simple.
Okay,
they do it the same way they do counterfeit bills. They don't study the counterfeit; they study the original. They know the original like the back of their head, and so when they see the fake, it's easy to point it out because you know what the fake looks like. You know what a copy looks like. You know what you've studied the original so much. So that's how they get through. They do it. So I get it. And I'm not. But he said he's not going to jam them up too bad. Now he said they're going to have to pay something, but he ain't going to put them in jail like he should.
But seriously, that's kind of because I'm sitting there thinking about the card, and you're saying scan, but I didn't see that little what's it called, QR. I didn't see a QR code on there that says
no, none of that on there. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's just a matter of they study and make you study the original so much that you're able. Like if I studied, I study stuff all the time, so I know when. A fake article. I know a fake article when I see it. I study real articles. We vet articles here on this show every single day.
Okay.
Or story. So when you know what a real story looks like, it's easy to pick out a fake one. You're like, that's not real. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's how you have to do it. You just have to study the originals and know what a real one looks like, so you're not caught off guard by something fake or whatever. So
okay.
Yeah. Another story for Black Friday. Chris Brown, to the surprise again of no.
What has he done?
Well, according to some IG model, New Year's Eve weekend, he was partying with his boy Diddy.
already.
Actually, this wasn't even New Year's Eve weekend. This past New Year's, this was New Year's Eve weekend. Hold on, let me make sure I got it right. The story right. Oh, right now he's being sued by her. But New Year's Eve weekend, December 30th, 2020, that weekend.
That's my birthday, but carry on.
You want to put your birthday into a Chris Brown story?
No.
Okay, then let's move on.
Did you say December 30th?
Can we move on, please? Okay. You know what? You're right. I did say December 30th. December 30th, which is it appears he tried to rape on Mama Noiz's birthday.
This guy.
That's what you said. That's what you did, interrupting the story. Sometimes you gotta lay out, man. You gotta lay out. Okay. All right. She arrived on Diddy's boat. The woman claims Chris grabbed the phone of a friend she was FaceTiming and urged her to come to Diddy's home ASAP on Miami Star Island. She arrived. The woman claims Chris approached her and asked her if she wanted a drink, motioning her toward the kitchen area. In the dock, she claims she entered the kitchen with Chris, where he gave her a red cup with a mixed drink. Oh, shout out to Bill Cosby. And they started talking. After he filled her cup a second time, she claims began to feel a sudden unexplained change in consciousness. According to the suit, the woman claims she also felt disoriented, physically unstable, and started to fall in and out of sleep. And that's when she says Chris led her into a bedroom while she was drugged and half asleep. And in the docs, the woman claims Chris closed the bedroom door, barring her attempt to leave, removed her drawers, started kissing her. And she said she mumbled for Chris to stop, but he persisted and raped her. The woman claims Chris ejaculated inside her, jumped up, and announced he was done. She claims Chris texted her the next day and demanded she take a plan B. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Although she was distraught, she claims she did exactly that. Wow. So she's being sued for $20 million.
Who's being sued for $20 million?
Chris Brown is being sued for $20 million. But
so what did he come to himself on that Saturday and felt like I better hurry up, and I realized that I was raw and I needed to go ahead and
well, hold on. Let's back up on that story because you're right. We gotta pause on that moment. If this story is true, and again, these are just allegations. How you gonna rape somebody and then demand that they call the next day and say, "Hey, remember when I raped you? I need you to take a plan B so we don't have no kids from that rape." Huh? Now, again, these are just allegations. The only two people that was in that room were that young lady and Chris Brown. So we don't know if any of it's true. This is her word against his. Wow. But somebody's going to walk out with $20 million.
You know, I say that this looks like a pattern. He is continually, now I'm not saying that, you know, as a superstar, you're going to, you know, people aren't going to try to come for you and, you know, there's always going to be somebody, but, you know, trying to, you know, I don't know, attack your character or whatever. It's always something like that. But this guy, I mean, it's like he keeps having these little pockets of situations and then they all of a sudden go away. And then, you know, I mean, even after the situation with Rihanna, that situation where I'm not sure if I remember what exactly happened as a consequence to what he did when the woman, Rihanna, looked awful after
they arrested him and he had to, I think he spent some time in jail, didn't he?
But not, you know, to me, it's like, why if this was just an isolated incident, why didn't it just stop right after that? But it just seems like this is a pattern with this dude. It's a pattern that, you know, he don't want to be told no because he's that guy, and every girl is going, you know, say yeah. And
well, I'm gonna say this. I'm obviously not defending anyone who rapes. So let me start by saying that. However, you said something at the beginning of your rant that I think is incredibly and significantly important as Cuz comes through the building. He's a target. He's a target, and dare I say, an easy one. He's an easy target. So if ever there was a person that you felt like you could hit and probably catch in a bad situation, it's Chris Brown. I mean, past history, what you just mentioned with Rihanna and others, suspect behavior as in character, just as a person on general principle. He's a target. He's an easy target. So I don't know. The thing that Chris Brown to me makes him so deaf in this situation is that he doesn't see how his just general way he doesn't see how he generally lives his life he is open for these type of character attacks and will always be until he makes a significant change. And again, he doesn't have to make a change. He can live his life however he wants to. But bro, you are open for any and every attack that can come your way because you choose to live your life this way. And it's reckless. And if you truly care about your child or children that you have, you might want to think about making some changes because you are open to attacks and you're a grown man and you're too grown to be out here still being accused of criminal stuff like this.
I mean, and for the fact that if things took place the way that the young lady said, you went in without protection in the first place. So you was willing to take on, you don't know this girl from a can of paint.
Well, most rapists don't strap up, do they? I mean, I
don't, but I have seen plenty criminal shows that there are rapists that do that. Like, in other words, they don't want no evidence left behind. But then when you sit up and looking all silly, talking about she got pregnant, and it's like, bruh, she didn't just get pregnant. There are a couple of factors that you could contribute. I mean, that have to happen in order for that to take place. So if you went in raw, you went in shaking the dice from the giddy up.
Well, and that's true, but I don't want to bury the lead here. He raped her, or he potentially raped her. So I don't know. Listen. He's being sued. It's a civil suit. It's not a criminal case. And I think a lot of times, I don't know if people understand this. A lot of times people will go after a civil suit instead of a criminal case for two reasons. Number one, in a civil suit, you only have to prove reasonable doubt by 51%, meaning that it doesn't have to be an overwhelming preponderance of evidence. It just has to be enough doubt to prove your case. And then two, you get the bag.
But so how does this end up? How was this a civil case and not criminal?
Because she chose to sue and not press charges, apparently.
Oh, that's the difference?
Yeah, if you press charges, then it's a criminal case. And if you don't, then it's a civil.
Wow.
Now, the obvious elephant in the room question is going to come up. Hey, if this guy raped you, why didn't you call the police? So I don't know. It's a weird set of circumstances, but it's the circumstances that we're dealing with. So nevertheless, Chris Brown back in the news once again it almost seems like it's a yearly thing with Chris Brown. Like every year.
I'm saying it just and it just keeps on and as long as everybody keeps saying no, and then we wonder how people, and this is not shade, but we wonder how certain people, I'm just put it that way, end up with a body count, like the kids say, a body count so great. You know, you have such a large number of body count, and then you say, man, how did he get away with this for so long, or he's escalating. First he was doing this, now it's grown into something much more severe. Well, because everybody keeps saying no charges, I'd rather just sue. Like, I might be able to get over this. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes we are our worst enemy when it comes to this type of stuff, because I don't know if you're just saying you don't want to tell nobody because it's Chris Brown, or because you're saying,
or she's lying.
Right.
Let's just say that too. That is a real possibility. She's lying.
Hey, right quick, because I gotta dot back out in just a second. But you don't go to Star Island. The price of admission is an ass. I mean, ass. It's not.
The price of admission is ass? How do you?
Come on.
I don't know anything about Star Island. Tell us about Star Island. What am I missing?
So she knew what she was getting into. She knew what she was doing.
Wait a minute. What is Star Island that the price of admission is ass? Like, you led with that. You can't bury the lead.
You ever been to Star Island?
I haven't. I don't know anything about it.
It's a very exclusive. I can't talk today. A very exclusive area of Miami, beach area.
It's a resort and club.
No. It's housing. It's housing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's housing. Okay.
Subdivision. It's a subdivision.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shaq used to have a house out there, off of the ocean.
My, this is very.
I have been to Star Island, but I only drove through. I didn't stop because I know the price of admission.
Oh, Jesus. Look at these house prices. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Star Island, man.
Oh my God. Yeah. This story just got weird.
She wasn't going up in there thinking she was going there for some giggles and some grins. She knew what she was going to do.
Mama Noise, if you see these houses.
I know. I watched Miami CSI. I'm familiar with Star Island.
I was not familiar. I didn't know.
It is a matter of fact, I think Epstein had a house out there.
But now here's the thing. Well, but the Plan B don't. But you know what, Sean? The Plan B pill text does not prove that he raped her.
Well, that's true. That
because
could be
all that could be is just, hey man, we had a good time
as a precautionary.
Right, but I'm gonna need you to take that Plan B, so that because I don't want no more kids.
Well, then quit hip hopping.
That might and see that might be the reason why she's suing, because she thought she was about to get this come up.
But okay, but at the same time, see, the reason why she needed to go to the police is because they'd have been able to take a rape kit and attest to her being raped, and they'd have been able to take a blood test to see if she had received a rape drug in that drink that she said all of a sudden she lost consciousness and all that type of stuff. They'd have been able to test her blood for that, and she would have legs to stand on. But when you just let that time pass.
Mama Noise, I got you, but I need you to hear the other side. Here's the reality. It depends, because what Jay says in this particular case could be true as well. It may be as simple as, first of all, I always want to, Sean asked the question, why do we always take the woman's side? And I think we take the woman's side first, or at least listen to what the woman has to say, because rape is a very serious thing. Mm-hmm. We all have daughters. A lot of us have daughters, and we want somebody to believe our daughters. So we take that seriously right from the start. So I get it. I get that part. But boy, when this thing gets in the weeds, it gets a little sticky. And so now that I'm familiar now with Star Island, I'm saying, okay, well, this is, maybe this ain't as cut and dry as I think it is, But again, he's an easy target. He is an easy target. So it's not shocking that he would be pegged again, because he's an easy target.
But I heard what Jay said, and I just wonder, You know, I've been to Miami before, and if somebody would have told me we going to a party over at Star Island, I'd have been like, wow, they got all kinds of stars over there and blah, blah, blah. I'd have been like, wow, I would love to be at a party where there are all kinds of stars and stuff. Unbeknownst to me that, well, tail is the cost of admission. What? I was just trying to go, first of all, honored that I'd be invited to such an event, not knowing that, well, you know, the cost of admission is, so if any of them stars get you pent up somewhere, expect that you're going to give it up. I mean, then what's the point in giving her a red cup? What's the point in trying to, you know, get her something to drink and stuff if all you're going to do?
Okay, but Mama Noise, you're listening to one side of the thing. Did he give her the red cup, or did she receive the red cup? I get what you're saying. I know Chris Brown's character is suspect.
Yeah.
But I think we got to wait till all the facts play out in this one. I think we have to, because there's a lot of shaky information here. So I get it. I totally get it. I get exactly what you're saying. But there's a lot of shaky information here. So I don't know. But I did want to bring to everybody's attention that Chris was back in the music. So, all right. Another Black Friday story. This one is really sad, Mama Noise. This is really, really sad. And I don't even know if I truly understand the totality of what took place. But former Miss America, Christine Kozlowski. Have you heard this one, Mama Noise?
No.
Her husband is Thomas Hand Jr. And apparently he's like, I don't know if he's a pastor or I don't know what he is, but he's he was in the hood of Alabama in Montgomery, and he was out preaching the word of God to the people in the community, just trying to share, you know, redemption of the Lord to these young brothers in the hood. And he got gunned down while she was standing there, and while their 2-year-old son was standing there. He got gunned down in front of him. It was a completely random act of violence, is what they're calling it. He was just trying to spread the word of God and got shot. It was a 17-year-old who was arrested for the shooting, and he now faces capital murder charges. Yeah, they're gonna fry him if he gets caught, if it's him, for sure.
Who was shot, Mr. Noise? Who was shot?
The young man's name was Thomas Hand Jr. He was the husband of former Miss America, Christine Kozlowski.
She black?
No, he's a Wahite man and a Wahite woman. Yeah.
So he just randomly went up in the hood and started preaching?
Well, I don't know if it was random. I mean, they probably planned to be there, but at the same time, or maybe not. I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says he was preaching the word of God in a rough Alabama neighborhood, and he was shot in front of his wife, who had just celebrated their 6-year anniversary, and she was pregnant, and the 2-year-old son.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just a really sad. She's the former Mississippi, Zari. Okay. So it's just a sad state of affairs, man. It's tough. It's a tough situation.
My gosh.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah. I said it was a bad story. I never said it was.
She's pregnant. She's got a 2-year-old, and the man was shot right in front of them, and he was preaching the gospel.
Yeah. Yeah, he's preaching about the Lord. Yeah.
Wow. You know. And so he was at some outdoor outdoor service.
No, it doesn't say that. It just says he was outside talking about the Lord. What was you about to say, Cuz? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you good. I was just wondering to myself, but being that it's a Wahite, maybe not, but I thought he might have got shot because he had some business with somebody's wife.
I don't think, no, because the kid was 17. So
he came with 17 people?
No. The kid that shot him was 17.
It wasn't his daddy, was it?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't. Where's this story going? No.
Just wondering to myself. Self.
You gotta stop listening to the voice in your head.
Oftentimes, when the preacher gets shot, the preacher was hitting something that he shouldn't have been hitting. That's all I'm saying.
That's not what this is. I don't think that's what this is. That's not.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
How did it escalate that fast? How did that escalate that fast? I don't
understand. All the preachers I know have been shot. They was messing with something they shouldn't have been messing with.
Oh my goodness! I don't think that's what this is. I don't think that's what this is.
And this was the former Miss Mississippi.
People generally don't shoot you when you're talking about the Lord. They just walk the other way.
Yeah.
Well, in this day and time.
Yeah. That's one of the stories that's going on on our Black Friday. What else happened?
That was black.
Well, it was in a black neighborhood, so that's how it ended. Yeah. It was in a black neighborhood. It was. I found an article on a black website, so it hit all the qualifications. This weekend, you know, they're releasing the documentary. We need to talk about Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
The Cosby's lawyers are calling it a PR hack.
Man,
the
previews is something else.
Well, it's gonna be interesting for some people. I'll be honest with you. I'm probably gonna bow out on this one.
Really?
I think so.
Watching it. I'm not gonna watch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bow out on this one.
The commercials say we need to talk about it. All the people are like, we ain't talked about it. And I mean, and that is so authentic, is how many people are like, well, you know, he's out, so I don't want to talk about it anymore.
We've already talked about it. We've already talked about it amongst our circles. People have already talked about it. We know what we think. It's kind of like the Michael Jackson situation. It was obvious something wasn't right, but you know, we talked about it in our circles. But now we ain't gonna air it on TV and talk about it.
Why do you think we're not gonna air it on TV? Or why do you think we shouldn't air it on TV? Because that's the impression that I'm getting from what you're saying.
Well, because we don't know. We don't know. We speculate. We speculate and we believe, but we don't know what really took place. And for us to take the bait and going out there and put down, by most people's account, was a hero to many of us as Black people. Educated, family man, successful man, a man that helped a lot of Black people. Most of his causes were Black oriented. You talking about Black folks giving back? That Negro was giving back, maybe more than he should have been given. But anyway, I don't want to be a part of speculation and allegations and unproven. We don't know. We just don't know. We just don't. And I'm not going to be a part of it. Because truthfully, he was one of my heroes.
No, same here. No question. Same here. It's one of mine as well. My thing about not wanting to know, I think I agree 100% with what you just said. I feel like I've already drawn my conclusion that Bill was out here wilding in these streets. But it's a big difference between he's a hoe and he's a rapist. There's a massive difference between the two. I tend to believe that he was a hoe. Like he was just really plugging women away. And I do believe that he was because of the culture of his time, that they may have, you know, gave him a little drink to relax or whatever. I believe all of that. I don't think that those women necessarily are not telling the truth about that part, about the part where he put something in their drink and they drank it, that kind of thing. My challenge is well, I hate getting into this conversation. I really do. But I'm just asking questions. My challenge is not much different than the girl that went to Star Island. A, why did you accept the invitation to come to a married man's room? B, why did you why are you up there so late at night? And C, I don't know what happened when those lights went down. And that's hard, and I think that's the struggle of all black people if we're having an honest conversation. I do want to support women that have been raped. No, listen, I got daughters, I got a wife, I got sisters. I don't want any of them raped. And I want them believed if something were to happen to them. I also don't want to, listen, no means no at every step of the way. All of those things are true. I also don't want them having buyer's remorse. And because something didn't go the way you thought it should have gone, or you didn't get what you thought you were being promised, or whatever the case may be, I don't want you saying, "Oh, by the way." So I'm trying to be, I don't know, and I hate this conversation, so maybe I shouldn't have brought it up. But I was just letting people know it's a Black Friday story. The documentary starts tomorrow. Is it tonight or tomorrow, Mama Noise? Maybe it's.
I saw the commercial. I didn't see that. I was so into listening to what they were saying. I didn't see what day. I just said, okay, showtime. Okay.
I think it starts Sunday. So anyway. But like I said, it's a difficult conversation to have.
It's a challenging one for me as well, because I think about how many times I met somebody famous and was with a group of my friends, other ladies, and never thought that I was going to get put in a position where, you're thinking, oh, I'm meeting somebody famous. This is so awesome. This is a chance of a lifetime, but it's up in their hotel room. No problem. We're just going to go over there and shake their hand and get the autograph. And, and it's just, you thinking that innocently or just being naive, thinking that that's what you know what? You don't have to believe me, cuz I'm just saying that's exactly what my thoughts were.
Not that I don't believe you. I didn't say that.
You swatted your hand like you swatting away my words.
Tired of these damn women. I mean, this is many years ago. You've been married since Moses was knee high to a duck.
What?
Tired of these damn women being naive as to what men want. Don't do that to. Don't be stupid. I mean, you put yourself in positions, and then you want to claim, I didn't know. I was taken advantage of. Baby, if you go to a man's house in the middle of the night, looks like by now in 2022, we should know what kind of call that is.
Yeah,
but we were just going to talk about a potential script. I'm an aspiring actress, and we were just going to talk about a script that I wanted to play.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to deal with. It really is. I don't know.
I will tell you that I heard what Jay said, but then it's sort of like I call it the discernment. Now, Mr. Uncorked Wine would probably say my end meter. What he call it, a meter, Lloyd? An end meter, ninja meter. When women,
you're picking nigga meter.
Oh, see, that's probably not what I would have never said that. But I'm saying that was telling me something's not right here. It's like, and it's a shade, because since Chad said I need the humble flex button, but I remember I'm gonna do like Unk Noise. I remember meeting a certain guy, and he was like, "Oh, you trying to meet the group? Me and my friends, these other girls." And then he was like, we was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Okay, if you try to meet, remember what they say? Is it? No, it was on Wild 'N Out, and he said, if you tried to meet me, you got to do me first."
Yeah.
And we was like, ain't nobody interested in you. We trying to meet the band. And he like, whatever. You got to meet me first before you meet the band. And we like, and nobody's interested in you. But at the same time, all we wanted to do was meet them. We weren't trying to go any further.
And about how old was this encounter?
I was about 18.
Boom shakalaka.
Why are you boom shakalaka 18? 18 doesn't know the future, don't know the results. You think 18 is?
I mean, young.
Oh, okay. Listen, but some of these women were not 18. They were like 20, whatever.
Yeah, but you can still be. I mean, listen, if you want to meet a star and you 50 years old, take your ass on up in there and meet the star. Everything gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Walk your old ass on up in there. Hey.
Is that sarcasm? What exactly is going on here?
There's a strong possibility 20 to 50, your draws can still end up over your head. That's a very
20 to 50. 50?
20 to 50.
Ain't no star going to jail for those 50-year-old ass. Come on now.
No, I ain't saying they was going to jail. I'm just saying I'm not saying they're going to jail. I'm saying you can still end up with the draws over your head. Naivete knows no age.
What?
Naivete
knows no age.
Well,
got too much information out there now to still be claiming naivete. There's too much information out there.
But I guess I would. I'm not trying to be the devil's advocate, but I'm wondering. At that mindset that I had, I'm thinking that maybe I gave too much credence that maybe stars would be more responsible than that. Right. I'm saying if you meet somebody that's famous, you're thinking, man, they have this happen all the time. Maybe they'll be, responsible. Maybe they'll do the right thing and just give you the autograph or just, pose for the picture or whatever and not be like, okay, let me see which one of these I can get up to the hotel.
I'm going to tell you something. There are those stars that are thinking about those type of things, that they are being responsible or they're being protective of themselves. But some dudes like booty, man. They just like ass and they want it. And they like, this is free ass. Why would I pass up the opportunity for free ass? I don't, Are you muted? Are you trying to
we can't hear nothing and see his mouth moving.
Did you say some dudes? You say
some dudes. Some dudes.
You say some.
Yeah.
I'm saying, Charlotte, thank you.
What's that one guy that's very famous and gay right now? Black guy. I mean, just flamboyantly gay.
That cowboy dude.
That dress up in all these old flamboyant dresses.
Yeah.
Billy Porter.
No.
Billy Porter.
Yeah. That's it. Now you can go to his house all you want, Mama. No.
Maybe he might try you too. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, all bets are off, man. People are freaks. People are freaks. All bets are off. You never know.
Actually, where you get your makeup done. That's what he want to know.
Well, I don't know. All I know is it ain't. I don't think it's as simple as black and white. And then I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna watch. I just don't want to watch. I don't want to see it. So anyway,
me either.
Let's jump into some other stuff today. They would say CB has as many allegations. Why? At what point do we stop being a fan of his? Smoke equals fire. So I'm gonna just say this to answer Ron's question, because Ron asked a good question. What point do we stop being a fan of Bill Cosby?
Who is CB?
Chris Brown.
Oh, Chris Brown. Oh, is that Chris Brown? I thought you was talking about Bill Cosby. Okay.
No. Okay. Chris Brown.
I can't support Chris Brown.
He's saying as many allegations as Watson, the quarterback.
Yeah, I can't support Chris like that. I can't get down with Chris like that. So I don't know. I was going to answer the question because I thought you said Bill Cosby, but I don't know what to do with Chris Brown other than to say this is what he did and y'all govern yourselves accordingly. So anyway, let's move on to something to happier times. Can we do that, noisemakers? Because we need y'all help today. Y'all, like I said earlier, y'all make the show what it is. Y'all make it fun and festive and exciting and all that good stuff. So we would love to have some fun and conversation with you guys. Only thing really missing from this show today is the wine. But nevertheless, we're gonna plunge through with this coffee I got over here. So
Okay.
I want to talk about some black things. And by black things, I mean like experiences that we've had over our lives that are uniquely and authentically us and speak to us black people as growing up, because we be having some amazing experiences in our lives. So I'm just curious to to get to know us better and get to know y'all better, noisemakers. What are some things that y'all have done and experiences that y'all have had? Okay, everybody's still asking questions. Let me get back to the questions and then we can It's R. Kelly all over again. We know who the hell he was. Black people just pretend they didn't know because he made good music. Oh, Chris Brown? Oh yeah, for sure.
R. Kelly, are you reading?
Yes. It said it's R. Kelly all over again, but he was talking about Chris Brown. Are you reading?
I can't.
I do this, sir. I do this.
Oh my gosh.
Don't let your Mississippi get in the way of a good time.
Oh my gosh, not the Mississippi.
I just thought you made your second mistake because your first mistake was on Ron. So.
Well, my first mistake was Ron because I thought he meant Bill Cosby as opposed to, you know what? I don't point out your mistakes.
I was just excited. I was excited. I thought you was.
Because you was excited that I made a mistake?
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
I don't normally see it, so I was willing to call it out. I was excited.
What kind of dark, morbid, twisted friend are you that you're excited about my mistakes? Am I my brother's keeper?
Hey, this coming June, I'm excited because I'm going to visit some graves.
Oh my God!
I want you to know, because of you, now my YouTube keeps sending me all kinds of famous graves popping up in my YouTube feed. Don't you want to see all these different famous people? I'm going, you know what? This is all Jay's fault.
I'm going to visit some.
Is there a name attached to these graves?
I'm excited. Well,
is there a name?
I'm gonna tell you afterwards because some of them may be protected. I don't know who I'm going to see and who I'm not going to see, but I'm sure going to search.
We'll take good pictures so we can see.
And that was the part. The ones that been advertised in my news feed have been all the ones that you can't go and see because they're protected and it's not open to the public.
Right. Whitney Houston is one of those.
Oh.
Even though it's in a public cemetery, they don't want you going back there.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Were they going to dig up a grave?
Michael Jackson is obviously protected.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that one.
But you think you're going to dig up his grave?
They're concerned because he was buried in a full suit, the boots, the glove, that's sparkly glove, that they went ahead and buried him in concrete as a precaution because his casket was solid gold.
So unlike the video Thriller, he won't be making an appearance in the dark colors.
Well, he's not buried in the ground. He's in a mausoleum.
See, he's not even there, Mama Noise.
What are you talking about? He's not even there.
He's not in the ground.
He's in a building.
In the casket, that's solid gold. He has on his full outfit and the whole nine in the mausoleum, but they said they put it in concrete because they didn't want people trying to get this solid gold casket.
That don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
Well, I'm just saying that's what I read.
That's what your documentary talks about?
That is what the documentary was on. I'm just saying. Y'all don't have to listen to me, and y'all make fun of me.
I'm listening.
Y'all make fun of my getting more education on a regular
I'm not making fun of it. I just said it was just.
You're absolutely making fun of it. It's not you, it's Al. Al be trying to. I know you found a documentary.
I'm not making fun of you. I promise.
That's why you laughing, because you know you guilty as charged.
I'm laughing because it's funny, but I'm not making fun of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making fun of you. I just wanted to say that with you. All right.
I mean, honestly, if you guys could visit some of the stars' graves, even though my favorite star is not buried where I'm going, I would love to see Lucille Ball, but she's not where I'm going.
Does he have on sunglasses, Michael?
You know what? I'm gonna go back to that one in my history on my YouTube channel, because y'all are trying to make a mockery of my experience. But you should blame this man who even had us started with grave stuff in the first place.
He likes visiting graves. He's got a fetish.
So you guys didn't fetish. So you guys didn't fetish.
Exactly.
So you guys didn't answer the question. You wouldn't want to see one of your favorite stars where
their grave? No.
No, I'm good.
Why do I need to see their grave? Wow, he's really dead. What are we talking about right now? I don't understand.
Well, look at how much money they spent.
You know, you guys are one of them. I mean, a lot of people visit graves a lot. I mean, just to go see where the people are buried.
They call them nuts.
I've never heard anybody say they want to go visit a famous person's grave. I've never heard that until you. You're the only person I know goes out of their way, makes a map.
I agree with Ron. We haven't done this drop in a while, and I apologize, Noise Maker.
Hell no, can't do that.
Are y'all scared of dead people?
No, but I don't want to go to their graves.
I'm not scared of dead people, baby.
They said he's buried next to Webster. Is that?
You know what? I don't want to talk to you.
The Noise Makers are savage. They are savage. They are savage. They are a community. We have raised up a community of savages. Oh my goodness.
The most.
That's in some cemeteries. The grass looks greener.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I heard, but
I have no desire to see anyone's grave at all. Not at all.
I'll tell you who has a real nice grave.
Are we doing this for real? Okay.
I mean that
Colonel Sanders.
He just ought to.
Is it made out of 11 herbs and spices?
He ought to have something nice with his thieving tail.
He stole his grave from black people.
Yeah, he has an endowment to where they actually come and they upkeep his grave. Make sure it's still looking good and the marble is clean.
Is it in red and white stripes?
No, it's not.
I'm asking questions. You've seen it. I haven't seen it. Is there a big KFC on the side of it? Like
it's right there in y'all's hometown. Looks like you would go see it.
No,
why would I want to go see that? With his Stephen ass.
I'll tell you another.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
I'll tell you another grave I really enjoyed seeing, and that was Barbara Jordan. You guys know who Barbara Jordan is?
Yes.
Yeah,
but
why did you? What was so special about her grave?
Yes, she has a nice headstone too.
They want to know, are you okay? They want to know, are you okay? That's really what the noise makers are concerned about right now.
You know, like Annie, are you okay? Okay.
I know for a fact black folks scared of the dead, so that's why y'all acting like
no, I'm not scared of the dead.
Jay, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Cuz Noise? Cuz, are you okay? Are you okay?
When I was a kid, we used to play in the cemetery.
I used to ride my bike to the cemetery every day.
And I played in the funeral home. It was across the street from my auntie's house.
You used to play in the funeral home?
Yeah. Going up, looking inside caskets, going, dang. I wonder what happened to them. And we played pool in the back.
You was real little back then. You wouldn't do it now. You wouldn't.
I'm not scared of the. What is wrong with you? Is it supposed to build up some fear the older you get?
Well, when you're young, you don't know no better. You jump off of stuff that you could hurt yourself. You don't know. As you get older, you're a little bit wiser. So you say, "Nah, I'm not doing that."
Okay.
Let me just tell you something.
For instance, when my daughter was young, we lived in the great state of Florida, and one time, Florida is known for, if you ever lived there, they're known for big fruit rats. They have all those orange trees and things like that. So they have big.
Did you say fruit rats?
Yeah, big ass rats. Yeah, big. Yeah, if you have fruit trees in your yard, you're probably going to have some rats.
Heck, you know.
So one morning, I woke up and got her ready for school, and we went walking downstairs to head out the house, and there by the front door was a big ass rat. Now, I'm not scared of rats, but I ain't, with no rats, right? I don't do that. So I'm like, oh, hell. So I turn around and go back upstairs. I got to come up with a plan. How are we going to get past this rat? Because the hallway was a hallway. There was nowhere. And the laundry room door, which was there by the front door, was closed. So I had to figure out a way to get this rat out of my way so we can get out the house. So at that age, my daughter was very young, and she hadn't yet built up that dislike, disdainment for rats that most adults have. So I got her. I said, "Listen, there's that Ratatouille. That rat is downstairs. Let's go down there and scare him away." And I put her to go downstairs first, so the rat would run, and I stood behind.
There's something wrong with you. I realize that now.
I stood behind her to let her scare away that rat because I didn't
put the baby in the harm's way.
It was a rat. The rat wasn't going to bite it. I just didn't want to do that.
Why'd you go first?
Well, she liked rats at that point. She had saw the movie. She liked rats. She thought they were cute. So
why did you go first then? If you weren't so concerned?
Listen, you mother hubbas ain't gonna psychoanalyze me, Charlotte. Miss Pumpkin Seeds in the middle of the night. You won't psychoanalyze me.
There's something fundamentally wrong with you. Remember that conversation we were having about crazy yesterday? That does not apply to you. That is, and by the way, that's not a black thing. What Jay just said, that is not a black thing.
Black folks don't deal with rats. Come on now.
We don't do what?
We don't play around with rats.
We don't play around with rats, but we also don't send our children to go see what the rats are doing first.
I wanted her to see it in living color because she had seen it on television. I want her to.
So you just saying that's just good parenting on your part, is what you're saying? I just wanted to see it. I wanted to have the experience. Get out of here with all that. Let's go to the black things real quick. What was the outside summer game you love playing the most?
Kickball.
Noise makers, make sure you answer too. What was the outside summer game you love playing the most?
Kickball.
Y'all play kickball in the summer, like as friends?
In the neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah.
We ain't play no kickball in the summer like that.
That's because y'all didn't have no yard.
We had plenty of yards, but we
didn't have yards like they did over Jay's house.
No, we did in Arkansas. When I was in Arkansas, we did.
Then you played kickball?
Not really. Not kick. We did it once or twice, but not like at Bunny's house. But most of the time, it was
So why you act like my answer was so strange? And you just
because it is strange. Because kickball is typically a fall winter sport
for kids. You think sports by seasons?
We did.
Chad say basketball, but we played basketball year round, as long as it wasn't too cold. Your hands weren't froze. You played basketball.
Yeah, basketball was always. Yeah,
red light, green light.
Oh, that was fun too. Yeah.
Ryan is on board with you sacrificing your child, by the way, for the rat. You can make another, is what he said.
Dang.
Which speaks to the morbid nature of Ron. Riding bikes, street football, basketball. Yeah, we rode bikes everywhere. My mama to this day still don't know how far I used to ride my bike from the house. If she did, she'd be mortified.
I mean,
I would be miles away from the house. I mean, several. There are times I'd be at least 5 to 10 miles away from my house. Easy. Hide and go get it. Is the statute of limitations run out on that? I don't know.
I don't believe that's a summer thing either. I mean, I like it better when it's cooler.
oh.
Be out there sweating, It's too hot for that shit.
Oh my goodness. I got busted playing that. Her mama walked out. She's like, "What y'all doing?"
Hide and go get. How you gonna get caught hiding and getting it when she hiding?
I let her pick the spot, and it was a horrible spot. And normally her parents didn't walk out, but they did this day.
So you was in the house playing hide and go get?
No. We were outside, but we was near the house.
Today.
We got busted. She ran me home. I'm gonna tell your mama. Please don't tell my mama.
You need to have a talk with your daughter. She the one wanted me to find her.
I
was so.
That is true.
Easy
That
to
is
find.
true. I was on her turf. They said,
was you really trying to hide? Is the question.
She wasn't.
No.
Not
It depends on who it is.
I was trying to fly out with her. Jay said you played at the church. Did you play hide and go get at the church, Jay?
No. Them girls were too hot. They wasn't hot.
There is a difference between hide and go seek and hide and go get it. I'm just saying.
Boys and girls are playing.
There's a massive difference.
We played hide and go seek at college, boy. It was the livest hide and go seek I ever had in my life. Because it wasn't a hide and go get it. It was a literal hide and go seek in the football stadium. And the goalpost was base.
You don't think nobody got it?
No, nobody was trying to get it. We were actually having a good time.
Maybe they didn't tell you they was trying to get it, but
okay.
Is that all that y'all can't actually have an honest good time without always thinking about tail? Is that what you're saying?
What I ain't gonna do is run around here looking for you just to be able to
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, yes. Hide and go get it is inappropriate.
But these Negroes was playing it.
Listen, I ain't always been saved.
Now it's
now I love Jesus, so things are different. But
even when I just wanted to lay hands on him.
Yeah, we did the street football. We did the riding bikes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did all that.
Jump rope.
Oh, we did baseball. We called it something else though. Stickball, but yeah, we called it something else too.
You didn't have no bat, did you? All the time.
No, a couple of us had bats because we played for teams in the summer.
Yeah. And we're from Kentucky. You should at least have a Louisville Slugger.
No, this was in Arkansas. I didn't go outside and play as much in Kentucky after a while because it was just like I had gotten older. By the time I got to Kentucky, I was a lot older. Foursquare, oh yeah, I used to love Foursquare. Foursquare was fun. You know what I hated? I hated waiting for y'all girls to stop jumping rope. That was boring. That was boring. I said, why y'all jumping rope? Let's go do something. Let's go play hide and go get it. Or another game.
I love the rhymes. The rhymes we come up with while we're jumping rope.
So Mama knows you could jump rope back in the day?
I could jump rope, but not the way my sister could. My sister could do it with double ropes.
Double dutch, yeah.
Yeah, she could do that. And she actually did it commercially, where she was a part of the Jump Rope for Heart campaign.
That was a fundraiser.
No, it wasn't. What?
It was a fundraiser.
No, it was an actual. They went from school to school. They were on commercials on TV. It was a campaign. It wasn't a fundraiser. It was a campaign to encourage people to jump rope for heart. to take better care of their heart.
Mama knows you really were naive back then, weren't you? What do you think they were doing with the Jump for Heart? They were trying to raise money. Did you not know that? Are you seriously telling me you didn't know that? Don't leave the screen. I'm asking you a question.
I would say this about those double Dutch girls that could do that stuff good. That was a skill. That was amazing.
What a skill.
That was unbelievable.
Mama, it's literally called the Jump for Rope for Heart Foundation. That's what foundations do. They raise money. The whole purpose was to raise money.
Well, when we was in school, nobody was saying take this form home, get some of your friends, and tell people to donate to.
Hey, hold on. I didn't say you was in on the take. I said they were trying to raise money. You were just a pawn in the game.
So for this tetherball, what's another name for tetherball?
There is no other name. I never understood tetherball. I never understood it. That tetherball
on the string, right?
That's the one on the string. I never understood it.
I don't think we called it tetherball. I thought we called it something.
What else did you call it? Ball on the string? Well, y'all wasn't real smart in Mississippi, so
that's possibility. You're right.
Y'all were like, what is we gonna do with this ball on this string?
Tether just didn't. No, that wasn't part of our vocabulary.
I never understood tetherball and what the point of it was. Like, why was it fun? I didn't get it. Stephon trying to act like he a Foursquare master. I'll tear you up in some Foursquare, partner.
Oh.
Tear you up in some Foursquare. You ain't ready. You don't want the smoke. I probably can't move with that no more. My knees ain't gonna let me be great.
Something else I thought that black people did. I'm not sure if the Wahites did it or not, but we used to take off our shoes and run barefooted racing down the street.
Always.
So there was always somebody that would do it. I was not one of those that would do it because it seemed like I just didn't want the pain in my feet like that.
But you run faster without the shoes.
Spence, what about that race down Northwestern Parkway? You trying to say you did it without you did?
I did that with shoes on. No, I did that with shoes on.
We did it without shoes.
I did that with shoes on.
You knew you could go faster if you could without the shoes on.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Pitchback tackle. Yeah, man, that was fun. We threw rocks at the police car. We threw rocks at the girls.
I never did that. I never did no shit like that.
We did when we were really, really young. We threw it at the girls.
We really, really arrested y'all asses too.
No, man, it was fun.
Throwing rocks.
We used to love throw rocks at the abandoned buildings.
Chad said he's
knock
not
out the windows.
Chad, you never ran barefoot?
Chad might be bougie.
Wow.
Man, I loved walking on the hot ground.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story.
Too hot, mama. No.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. No, it's too hot for all that you talking about. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Y'all remember the slip and slide? Y'all remember slip and slide?
Yeah.
So I remember my neighbor bought a slip and slide, but their yard wasn't big enough to put the slip and slide in. I don't know why they bought the shit, but they bought it like they had plenty of room. They didn't. So she said, "Can we bring her and her sisters?" They're like, "Can we bring the slip and slide to your house?" I was like, "Absolutely, you can bring it over here in your bikinis and whatnot." And they did. They brought it over to my house to play slip and slide. So I got a flex on them with my slip and slide skills because I was like, they ain't gonna have me out in the streets looking crazy, and I'm a slip and slide master. What they don't tell you on the box is that as you approach the grass, you need to get your ass up. You don't need to slide off into the grass. I didn't know that. So I kept sliding all the way down the slip and slide into the grass, far into the grass, not realizing that the blades of grass were slicing up my stomach like Ginsu knives. And you don't feel it because you're in the water. So you're in the cold water, you don't feel it. Man, I got up from the slip and slide. We was done. I had all these slices and cuts in my stomach. It looked like I'd been in a fight with Freddy Krueger. My mom said, "Well, let me put some alcohol on it."
Hey,
And that was my last slip and slide experience.
Alcohol and not Mercurochrome?
No, she put alcohol. She rubbed alcohol on my stomach, and I screamed like somebody had. I mean, it was cuts. It was little bitty, tiny grass cuts all through my stomach. And then the soreness started to set in from the sliding because you jumping and sliding head first. You don't realize the damage that you're doing until much later. And then,
are you telling us this story because you want us to feel bad for you, or you want us to realize how stupid you was?
I mean, it's a little bit of both, probably. It's a little bit of both. Feel bad for me. And the naivete of a young black man trying to impress some black girls with bikinis. Right, trying to impress the girls. I was just trying to impress the broads.
No, it wasn't broads at that time. You need to stop it. Broads.
I did. They was like, "Oh, you slide." I know, girl. I'm bad, man.
Standing there bleeding.
I'm talking about, but you wasn't bleeding. It wasn't bleeding. It was just cuts. And I had all on my stomach, all on my legs. I'm telling you, when I got done, I looked like an abused child.
Yep.
Like, who whooped this child's ass like this? This is embarrassing. But yeah, that was my slip and slide story. It was crazy.
So it looks like the general consensus in the chat is nobody ran barefoot.
No,
Clearly.
that wasn't a thing, really.
It was a thing.
Put your shoes on and run.
No.
Yeah, we don't run in the grass. I'll run barefoot with you in the grass.
But you said not wearing barefoot at all.
I'm not gonna run on hot concrete in the grass. I'm not. I mean,
hey.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next black question. What was your Saturday morning cleaning chore?
Oh, the kitchen and the bathroom.
The house.
That was your Saturday morning, like when everybody was cleaning, or just...
It was split up where everybody, each of my
I had to split up on Saturday. Now, normally it was the house. I agree with you, but on Saturday when we all clean, when she wanted to do like the deep spring cleaning, she would give me an assignment. It would be mine would be the kitchen, the bathroom, and of course my room.
House.
She make y'all clean the whole house.
You had like you had a 10, 12 bedroom house. Shit, once you clean the kitchen, the bedroom, and the bathroom, you clean the house.
That's true. That's a good point. Oh, and then I had the basement, but that's only because I spent the most time in the basement.
Oh, our basement wasn't finished.
Ours was. That's why she made me clean it.
Even now today, one of my greatest joys is waking up on a Saturday morning cleaning.
Really?
Cleaning real late on a Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah.
I could be up cleaning 12 o'clock in the morning.
You know what's crazy about that? I used to know, like me and my guys, we want to go to the movies on Saturday. So I know if I'm gonna go on the movies on Saturday, I had to get the majority of my chores done Friday. So I'm like you. So what I would do is I'd wait for them to go to bed, and they go to bed about 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever. And I'm talking about that if I felt like she was headed toward a Saturday morning clean thing, I would wait for her to go to sleep, and I would clean that house from top to bottom. I mean, everything, vacuum, bathrooms, everything. So by the time she woke up the next morning, she'd go, "Oh my God, you cleaned up the house. Oh my baby. Well, what you trying to do?" That's right. And then she'd give me that $20 or $30, whatever it was. And I go to the movies and I have to eat with the boys, the fellas. That's what we do. But that was a surefire way to get it. It was either that or if I cut the grass really nice, she'd go and give me the money. But if I had to do
I hated yard work as a kid. I love it as an adult, but I hated it as a kid.
It's not true, Anthony Brew. We did not miss the movie first 15 minutes. We missed one movie. You missed one movie 15 minutes, and it was a sucky movie in the first place. Boy, niggas want to judge you.
I used to have to cut the grass. Me and my sisters, we would cut the grass
Why am I just not hearing about this after 23 years?
When my mother wasn't in no relationship with no guy,
Oh, okay.
either she would cut it or we would cut it. Me and my sisters. My brother was younger.
Can you cut grass? I don't feel like you got grass cutting skills.
Oh, I got skills.
Well, I didn't say you didn't have skills. I said grass cutting skills.
We got out there with the weed eater. And
You weren't using no damn weed eater.
what?
What did you do with the weed eater? Let's hold on, Jay. Let's figure. We're gonna find out. So tell me what you did with the weed eater.
We went along the edges of the grass.
By doing what?
What kind of weed eater did you have?
There's a specific way you can go along the edges, but there's a specific way you have to do it.
Well, it was that there was this thing, a guide that was on the side of the weed eater, and then there was the other side where the what?
You talking about the shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't believe y'all was using no weed eater as kids on that yard.
What?
You know how difficult it is to edge a yard with a weed eater?
I'm not saying we did it as perfect as you guys do, but we did the best we could because my mama was saying we need that grass cut. You can't live out in those suburbs and not have your grass cut. So we hated it, but we got out there and started pushing that lawnmower. We did.
I met your mom. She probably sent y'all out there.
I'm just saying. So why you thinking? No, we didn't get out there and manicure it. No, we didn't manicure it. We didn't sit out there with shears trying to make sure it was all the same.
Well, no, but you can edge it if you turn it sideways.
You can edge
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I do my yard with the weed eater.
Yeah, you gotta turn it sideways, and you gotta go.
It's a skill.
Yeah, you gotta take your time. It's like, you know, it ain't no easy thing.
Well, and a lot of places now have all these homeowners associations that require, you know.
You know what, Andy Bruce? First of all this snitching you doing today is unnecessary. Okay.
Yeah, the homeowners associations get on my damn nerves.
That all of a sudden you got a citation because your grass is.
I've got one.
What'd you tell them when they brought it to you?
They mail it to you. One time I'm very yard conscious. I love a nice yard, and one time I had an area in my yard that I couldn't get rid of these clovers, which is a weed, and I kept using different clovers. It says it on the bag. It's designed to kill the clovers, and that shit looked like it was making the clovers grow. It was feeding the damn clovers. I said, shit, I can't get rid of these damn clovers in my yard. It was a patch. It was an area. So one time I went and got this really expensive, because pesticide is expensive. I went and got this really expensive pesticide, thinking the more you pay, the better it's going to work, right? So I loaded up my spreader, and I was determined to kill those clovers and kill my yard, graveyard dead. But
you put it all over the yard?
Yeah. But I got them. But I got them. No. Well, in the front area, just the front left side.
Gotcha.
I got them damn clovers, but my grass was dead as the day is long.
Wow.
So I knew at that point. It was super duper dead. It wasn't just a little dead. So I knew at that point I had to resod my yard. But I was going to wait until later, so the sod would take. You don't sod at the wrong time. And I got one of those nasty letters from the HOA saying that your yard is dead and you need to fix it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Or what?
Assholes. They can fine you. If you don't pay the fine, they can put a lien on your property.
A lien?
Mm-hmm.
A lien? What do you mean a lien?
They can take your property if you don't pay fines. If you don't pay your dues or fines, they can take your property.
How's that work? If I'm paying my bills,
What do you mean?
how does that work?
If you're paying your mortgage and you don't pay your HOA association, all those fines, you're gonna get a lien on your property.
So who owns the property, me or them?
I mean,
Well, the order is the mortgage company owns it. You pay them, and the second in order of liening power is the HOA.
Wow.
The third is in the order of liening power is anybody that does work on your house. Your roofing company, your construction company that comes and does your siding or whatever, they can put a lien on your house as well.
I knew there's a reason why I never lived in the HOA. That's it right there.
I mean, listen, talking about politics.
That's a lot. That's a lot, bro. All right. Well, I don't like it.
But you want to have a powerful HOA. You don't want to have no HOA that doesn't have the ability
Powerful.
to enforce it. You don't want to have an HOA that doesn't have the ability to enforce rules.
Why is that?
Give me an example of what you're talking about.
Say, for instance, the HOA says no parking on the street. You got to use your driveways. I mean, having your cars on the street because you block too many cars on the street start blocking entryways. It's like you're dodging cars just trying to get through. So if your HOA doesn't enforce that, then when you come home, your street can look like, some neighborhoods, if you will.
Poor people neighborhoods.
Doesn't look nearly as nice.
It looks like a hood.
I mean, you can't be parking on the street.
We don't want it to look like the blacks.
You don't want it to look so congested in front of your house. If you're having a party, that's a different story. If you're having a gathering, that's a different story. But
You got to ask for permission to have a party?
No, I don't have to ask for permission.
No, I'm saying because if somebody does park on the street.
But the neighborly thing to do is to tell your neighbors when you get ready to have a party. We do that.
How do you do it? You just send a text or is there?
Well, I text them or we knock on the door, say, listen, we're going to have a gathering. Some put it in on the web page. Listen, I'm having a large gathering on whatever street in the neighborhood. Excuse the traffic. We'll be done by 12, whatever. It's the neighborly thing to do, man. Come on, ladies.
Y'all so sweet. Y'all sweet over there in that neighborhood. I tell you, it's a beautiful thing.
That happens in most neighborhoods, honestly. You should tell your neighbors.
Tell your neighbor, we having a party.
Look at chat.
Wow, I thought he was gonna say like Dr. Smith and the Thought Engineer, they neighborhood got an app.
Well, that ain't their app. It's the neighbor app. It's an app out.
Oh, I thought it was the app for the neighborhood.
It's the
Well, it's an app called Neighborhood.
No, well, you have an app called Neighborhood too. Yeah, that's true. But it's on Facebook. The Facebook page is what we generally do.
Chad got his Facebook page on his as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want them on my Facebook page. I mean,
No. They're not on your Facebook page.
They have their own Facebook page.
Their own page, and you join as a member of that page, and they can only see what's posted on that page. They can't go to your page and see all your information.
All right.
All right. What did your mama clean the house with? What was the one thing she used to clean the whole house with?
Pine Sol.
Pine Sol.
Man, what was that about? Like, why did they think Pine Sol could clean everything?
Maybe because they thought that the pine oil meant sanitize, meant clean. It wasn't as strong as, well, I was gonna say it's bleach because Pine Sol said clean.
We did Pine Sol and we did Comet. Those are the two main things that we had to clean.
Hell
yeah. Ajax.
Yeah, or Ajax, yeah. Fabuloso is a new school thing.
It is.
And I'm not even sure it really works, but we use it.
It just smells.
It smells good.
I have to mix it with a little bleach.
Yeah.
I just don't
now listen here. You ever mixing up some toxins? Talk about bleach and Fabuloso?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Windex for the windows. You're right, Zaria. Windex for the windows. You got to use Windex. Did your dad have a car that you wanted?
Yes.
That you wish you could have been yours?
Yes, but he gave it to my brother.
Which one was it? What did he give away?
Chevy Impala. 1967, I think it was.
You gave away your Chevy Impala.
Yeah.
Were you mad?
It was a nice one too. No, I wasn't mad. I was young. I gave it to my brother. I was young. My brother's much older than me.
What was the question?
What was the car? Mama knows you gotta stay engaged in the show.
Yeah,
I am.
We're right here.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Yeah, been wealthy all his life.
Who? What happened?
The car the family has that you wanted.
Well, it would have been nice if my mother would have gave me that Camaro she was driving. She gave it to my brother instead of me. I would have wanted it.
Chad said a Benz. God dog.
Yeah, damn.
Okay.
Your family had a Benz sitting by, just you wanted the Benz?
Apparently it had a Benz. Andy Bruce said windows, Dawn, and hot water.
I think he meant Windex.
I don't think so. I think they did the windows with Dawn and hot water.
Seemed like it was streaks.
You ain't put no Dawn on no window.
That's what I was saying. I think he meant Windex.
Apparently, maybe okay. Let's find out. Did you mean Windex, Anthony Bruce?
Yeah, you can't put Dawn on a window.
Chad said they had some nice cars. They was rolling with the nice stuff.
Damn, Benz.
Okay.
The one car that my grandfather had that I wanted was his '92 Cadillac Brougham.
Wow,
that thing was nice.
92, that's a nice car.
It was blue on the outside, baby blue on the outside, and white interior on the inside, white leather interior on the outside. I said, man, that.
Did you
and he had so many offers for people to buy it from him.
Did you ever get to drive it?
I did drive it a couple of times. And I ain't gonna lie, I stunned him when I did. Like Lord Hughes, go to the grocery store. I'm like, okay, and I would go to the grocery store.
He let you drive the car?
Yeah, he let me drive it a few times.
You know,
a few times, and I was grateful. And I wanted it, and I told him, I said, "Well, don't sell it, man. When I get to a certain place, I want to buy it from you." He was like, "Okay," and then he sold it.
Hold up, let's go back to Mr. Anthony Bruce.
He said, "Yes, you can."
Oh, clean the windows with Dawn, I guess.
Dawn and hot water.
Okay, I've that's peculiar.
It's just soap and water. Why are we acting like soap and water ain't a thing?
It's gonna leave some streaks.
It's gonna leave a whole lot of streaks.
The Dawn breaks down the grease and dry with a clean dry cloth.
On the windows?
Apparently, this is a thing. You can do it.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never done it, but
I've never tried it. So maybe.
So I can't say it won't. I don't know because I really don't know.
Well, most people back in the day, they used newspaper to clean the windows.
Right. I use newspaper Windex.
Right.
That's how we got down.
Right.
That's right.
I never heard of Dawn on a window.
I never used it either. Stefan said his ex was a real Mexican. Hold on. Before we get to the rest of that.
Yeah, he gets the button for that.
Yeah, I think I can't let him live with that.
God damn, that was racist.
Because we're supposed to say Hispanic at this point, right? That's this.
No, Mexicans. They Mexicans.
Well, I'm not gonna let him live anyway. But you're right. Fabuloso is 100%. It's not 100%, but because like it cleans toilets well. It cleans toilets well. I just don't know if it cleans like everything well.
I don't trust it. I have to put a little bleach in it to get a little cleaning power.
I feel you. I'm not fighting that because I think
you are concerning me. So, are you one of those type of people to put bleach on your chicken too? I mean, I heard that people to be putting bleach everywhere.
On their what?
What?
Bleach on their chicken.
How did we get to that? How did we get to that?
Putting bleach on everything.
You ain't never heard no bleach on your chicken.
I didn't just snatch it out the sky. It wasn't nothing that I did, but I have heard people that put a little bleach on something trying to disinfect. I'm trying to figure out why they're trying to disinfect the chicken.
You can put a little vinegar to clean the chicken. You can use vinegar if you want, but I ain't never heard of no.
He said you Windex folk had money. That's the problem.
What the Windex? You know what? Oh,
that's what it was.
Well, we didn't have money because our bubble baths was with the Joy and the Dawn. That's what the
Joy. I remember Joy bubble.
Joy with the lemony fresh smell.
Joy made a lot of bubbles.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
it did. It was nice.
I'm just saying.
Nobody wants. I'm not here for bleach on the chicken, by the way.
Yeah, that don't sound right. That don't sound right.
You can look it up and see that I'm not inventing it. It is some people that felt that was a thing.
What's the one thing that made you run to the kitchen? Your mama cooked. Made you run to the kitchen. I got to be.
My mama wasn't no good cook, so I never ran to the chicken room.
No, not.
Your mama wasn't a good cook. Where you get all these cooking skills from?
Watching my aunts cook, her sisters.
Really?
And my mama wasn't a good cook.
Wow, that's interesting.
She was a school goer and a book reader. She wasn't into it.
I just assumed because of your cooking skills that you got it from your mom.
Well, she made me cook at an early age because she didn't want to.
Oh, well, so I guess in some way you did get it from your mom. Okay. We've talked about it on the show before, my mom's hot water cornbread, but I split the time between my mom and my grandmother. So my grandmother, it was her roast beef. Ooh, that woman can make a roast beef, make you want to slap somebody upside the head.
I used to like the smothered pork chops my mom would cook. She could make some good smothered pork chops with some white rice.
My grandmother would make some neck bones, and she called it ice potatoes and some fried corn.
What are ice potatoes?
You don't know what an ice potato is? Are you from Arkansas?
I might, but we didn't maybe call it ice potatoes. What are you talking about?
It's a potato.
Why you call it? They just call it potato. Why we call it ice potato?
They were called ice potatoes.
Country folk call it ice potatoes.
Are way too young, man.
No. Country folk call it ice potatoes. So the sophisticated among us in Arkansas called it potatoes or potatoes.
They were ice potatoes.
Right.
I'm not calling no ice potatoes.
That's what my grandmother called it.
That's country. Y'all country.
Yeah, it's no different than her telling me, go get me 5 slices of head cheese.
Country.
You saying, why you just tell them go get some cheese? Because there were several types of cheese.
No ice potatoes. You ain't never walked to a grocery store and said, hey, point me to the ice potatoes.
That's, you know what, Spence?
Back home we did. Back home. Not now you wouldn't, but listen, if you had some pole beans, some snap beans, and some ice potatoes, that was good eating.
But we didn't call it ice potato. We just call them potatoes.
Charlotte, did you just make a face?
Exactly.
Oh, I thought Charlotte made a face.
Hey, Tara.
Did I just make a what?
I thought you made.
Guess what I don't understand, Charlotte? You be wanting to come on, and then you be calling us from the car. Why you can't get your and sit down somewhere and then call and be like, okay, I'm coming on.
If I had a car like that, hell, I'd drive it too.
You look cute, Charlotte. You look cute, girl.
Thank you.
Don't tell her that, because she now her head won't be able to fit back through the door.
You know what?
Whatever.
You be coming for your.
You want to pick up some pumpkin seeds and ice potatoes?
You know what? I'm out of pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna have to make a pumpkin seed run.
You always out of pumpkin seeds. When do you don't never have no pumpkin seeds?
So is it so cold in Detroit that you got to ride around with your overcoat, your scarf, and your gloves on in the car?
Yes, dude. The low is 9 degrees. The low is.
Heck, you know.
I would think a car that fancy got heat though.
You know what, Lloyd?
I ain't say what kind of car it was. I just said it probably got heat.
I'm saying she got to get out.
Thank you.
You
And
get out in 9 degrees talking about, well, it was warm in the car.
But I mean, you can put it back on when you get ready to get out. You gotta ride around like that, do you?
no. And since Mr. J was talking about the cemetery, I just came from a funeral, so I was in the cemetery, and again, sir, ain't nobody afraid of it. I just don't see a reason why I want to go see famous people grave sites. I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
Charlotte, what cemetery were you at?
Oh no, here it comes. Here
Which
it comes.
cemetery were you at, Charlotte?
Oh, here it comes.
What you trying to do?
Try to get your location. Try to GPS.
He said, where are you right now?
I ain't telling you where I'm at right now because I'm trying to tell people my location.
What highway are you on, Charlotte?
Because according to the street lights,
I'm on a highway. How about that one?
according to
I'm on a highway.
The different poles that you're passing by, I detect that you're located on the southwest corner of.
Cut up yesterday.
I was always.
You always telling people my location.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. We're not talking about dead people, Tara. Cuz is talking about his dead people that he like to go see from time to time.
Yeah.
Listen, when I was a kid, I was always amazed that people up north would have funeral services, the burials during the week. Because where I'm from, you only got buried on a Saturday.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's different.
Up north, they would have them on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These people burying during the week. For the most part, down south, you only have a funeral in Mississippi on a Saturday.
That's because
Don't say something.
Is it because of family traveling down and they trying to make sure everybody can come down for the services, possibly?
I don't know why, Charlotte. I'm just saying we never had our funeral on no damn Wednesday. That wasn't gonna happen.
Y'all couldn't afford to open up the church no other day but Saturday and Sunday.
Wow. Oh, there you go.
I know he was gonna say something stupid.
No, I'm just y'all know why am I wrong though? But tell me that
I don't know what the reason was.
I'm telling you the reason. It was too expensive to open it up 3 times a week.
The church was open anyway during the week. That
Was it though?
No reason.
Was it though?
Yeah.
How many times you go to it? How many times you go to it?
All the time.
But did you though?
Chad said it was cheaper to do it during the week.
It is cheaper
on a Saturday.
It is cheaper. Last weekend, that's the only time y'all can get out in the fields. Most of the time y'all were working the fields, and then on the weekends y'all wasn't working in the fields. So there you go.
Oh my God.
Ninjas.
Okay.
If you ever went to a funeral down south, I guarantee you it was on a Saturday.
That's true.
I mean,
that's very true.
We travel down for funerals on a weekend, so everybody could get down there. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that was it then.
We talked about crazy yesterday. Who's your craziest relative?
Jay. Jay is our craziest relative. You take the cake, Jay.
Wow. She just crowned you like immediately. It was rude.
I can't point out a craziest because I'm telling you, I had some crazy ass relatives. I can't point out the craziest. Really, I can't because there was some serious dysfunction going on in my family.
You knew which one of them cousins you could listen. I knew as a young lady, I didn't have big brothers, but if I had somebody that needed to get the smoke, I knew I could go get Lil Joe them. And it was finna go down basement.
Right.
They was finna say where he at. Tell me where he hang out at. We finna roll up on him. And that's the way it went down.
And to answer Sean's question, I've heard of it in the South. I have not heard of outside of the South. Funerals in people's houses. They don't normally do it outside of Southern homes. Like that's not a Northern
never
type thing. I have heard of it.
I have not. I've never heard of it.
Never.
Yeah. They'll put the body. They'll put the body, especially in shotgun houses. They'll put the body in the front room.
Nope.
And then they'll usher in people through the house. And
I find it hard to believe. Black people.
Yes, in the South. Yes.
Black people are too superstitious for that.
Tar said North people have wakes in their home.
Wake, yes. But no, wait a minute. No. You mean, is that a body still?
Yes.
No.
Well, they might have a wake up north, but we ain't got ain't no dead body sitting up in the
I'm
house.
just saying, that's just.
Y'all know Mississippi's different. Y'all know they're different.
I don't believe that's just a Mississippi thing, Lloyd. You trying to say Arkansas?
It might have happened in Arkansas a couple of times. If you can't afford to have it in a funeral home,
then it needs to be outside.
Ain't no such thing as you can't afford to have it in the funeral home. The funeral home is the one that prepares the body.
You still got to pay for it, Jay.
No, you just sit them out. You just have a family.
Set them outside.
Stephon said, I went to an Irish wake and thought it was the coolest thing ever. They propped the body up in the chair and everyone drank and told stories.
Heck, no. Popping up nobody.
Praise God. Okay.
Y'all just got to take this L on this one. They've had funerals in homes.
Negative.
No. Although I did see a story on Facebook where this.
I'm sure that wasn't black. I didn't say it was happening in black homes. I'm saying it's happening.
Well, then that's what we talk about.
Right.
I was like, black people are too superstitious for that. But there was a black dude that passed away, a young man, and they put him in his full suit as a motorcycle rider and put him on the motorcycle and all that at the funeral. So he wasn't in the casket. He's sitting on the motorcycle, sitting up with the helmet on and the full motorcycle clothing on. And that is the funeral.
How?
Exactly.
Oh my. Okay.
I was like, I can't. This,
we got a funeral home here in Dallas that does that kind of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll recreate whatever type of scene you want.
Whatever type of scene you want, right?
I don't like it.
Right.
Wow.
Now listen, Mr. Part Jamaican over there. They really ain't They really ain't Jamaican.
Totally Jamaican.
Jamaicans do. Now this is a fact. Jamaicans do keep the body in the home. Yeah.
Traditionally,
the body is at the house for the wake. Jamaicans do that. But for Jamaicans, a funeral is not about crying. It's all about getting drunk and eating. So they have what they call 9 night, which is you celebrate and get drunk for 9 nights. Oh, wow. That's a dead person.
That's right. Freak all the way out. I just can't. I just can't. I don't.
Yeah, different cultures do funerals a little different. I mean, here in the United States, probably the strangest is New Orleans. They do things differently. But, but the regular Southern states don't have bodies in the house. Let's just.
What is different about New Orleans?
They have Haitian heritage and French heritage.
That's why they had that parade afterwards.
Different, yeah. They do things
with
different.
Black umbrellas and.
Right, and they also bury their people on top of the ground.
Now that was something that was a new discovery for me because I didn't realize that they were like, look, we ain't got nowhere to bury underground.
And I have. Well, they don't bury underground because the state is too low for that. The sea level, they might rise up out that about the casket.
Literally, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I have two of many Louisiana cemeteries.
Why? What's wrong with you? You need better hobbies.
That's what I'm saying.
You need better hobbies. It's not gonna work. So I agree with Charlotte. You might be the craziest relative. You call everybody else the craziest relative. You might be the one that everybody's like, Jay crazy as hell. Y'all hear about that funeral thing he was doing? That could
Not
be
just that, you done put the baby in front of the rat and stuff in front of you. Come on now.
Well, that's true.
That is true. That is also true. I wouldn't call him crazy. He was the most inebriated uncle that I had. Uncle KC, God rest his soul. He was my favorite uncle too because he was always drunk and he was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh.
I had an Uncle KC who was a drunk too.
Maybe it was in the name. I don't know. But he was
Always hung out at the juke joint.
always. Uncle KC was there every weekend.
Joint.
Practically every day. He'd come down and visit my grandfather, his brother.
To get him.
Like, your car's talking to us, Charlotte. Could you tell her that we in the conversation? He would come down and visit my grandfather on the weekend and go to the bar and hang out with him. And then he wake up drunk in the bed. And then I come in there and say, "Okay, see what you doing?" He said, "Shit, trying to wake up, nigga." And then he give me $2.
Y'all. What happened to Charlotte? Oh man, I was just getting ready to tell you. Did y'all see how
She'll be back.
How Charlotte's camera was shaking?
I didn't pay attention to it.
I didn't, and I'm sure she'll be back.
That's because those streets in Detroit are raggedy as hell.
And there she is.
Phone call came through, so it messed me up.
Just watch her camera shake. Streets in Detroit.
What in the world?
Them streets in Detroit. So
Can you tell where she is? By the way, the phone is shaking. Okay. I just thought you could collaborate, figure out where she was based on the location of the shakiness of the phone, coupled with the movement of the poles over her head.
No, I can't. I can't tell. But
Okay.
if she not on Woodward, them streets ragged as hell in Detroit.
Okay, fair enough.
Did I say something wrong, Charlotte? I say something wrong?
No, not she know they ragged. She lives there.
Oh, you talking about the streets?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, I already know that.
Yeah. Jay, who was your high school crush?
You mean a teacher or a girl? Who are you talking about?
Wait, what? I don't
Teacher.
Teacher.
Well, now I have to know the teacher because you brought it up.
I had the finest chemistry teacher known to man.
Really?
Chemistry? What grade was this?
Yeah, Doc. She was fine.
It would be chemistry, wouldn't it? But go ahead.
She was a fresh graduate from Jackson State University.
Of course.
And boy, she was hotter than a firecracker.
What was her name?
Miss Jackson.
That's the woman's name.
Miss
We
Jackson.
want to know her name.
Her name was Miss Hawkins. Miss Hawkins.
Miss Hawkins?
Hawkins.
God rest her soul.
She's dead?
Lloyd was finna Google her.
I was going to Google her right this very minute.
What grade was this in? Chemistry.
Miss Hawkins died very young. Very young.
What grade were you in Miss Hawkins' class, Jay?
I was in the 10th grade, I think it was. 10th grade.
Oh, so you talking about high school?
10th grade. I forgot. Yeah, high school. You don't take chemistry in middle school.
I didn't think so. That's why I was like, I thought you said your childhood.
It was his junior year.
Okay.
Yeah, she was straight out of college, and boy, she was hotter than fire.
What did she have? All the traditional black features that you need to be from a black university? You know,
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
I think you know very well what I mean.
Traditional features.
I think you know very well what I mean, sir. Don't act like you don't know what I mean.
I'm trying to figure out what are you saying.
I'm saying that she have all of the black HBCU features, the well endowment of the front and back,
So
the big 80s, 70s, 80s hair.
You asking me because she have been one of the dancing girls?
Yes. I only had one teacher that was fine. Miss Cross, and she was married. So that took all of them.
That's my only one too.
Yeah, and that the rest of them, they were okay, but I wouldn't have wanted to be with any of them. I take that back. Miss Robinson was fine too, but she was married. She was tall. Miss Robinson was like 5'9", 5'10". She was long. That was my music teacher.
You said she was long?
She was long. She was tall. She's a gigantic woman, or at least she looked like it. You know, when you're in elementary, you think everybody's long and tall.
I ain't never referred to nobody as long.
She was long, man. She was long. She had
Long
arms. She had long arms.
That's all right. Just move on.
She had long legs. She was long.
Okay. Just move on.
I'm just saying, why is that inappropriate?
The girls that I had crushes on in school, I'm actually still friends with them today.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Very close friends.
Okay. Did they know that you had crushes on them?
Oh yeah, they had crushes too. We were crushing.
Oh, well, see, that's not a crush.
Yeah,
a crush is somebody that you didn't obtain.
Oh, I didn't obtain. Oh no, I didn't obtain.
Oh, okay, very good. Then why didn't you obtain? Because they knew you.
Because it was elementary school.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just they knew you. They like, I know you. I'm not gonna be. You're gonna have me butt naked in the back of the church. I'm not doing that with you. I'm just saying. I didn't know why you didn't finish the job. You look like a man that finishes the job. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, I was not a job finisher in elementary. I was a hand holder.
Oh,
to school together.
Y'all walked. Would you carry their books?
Yeah.
Oh,
Charlotte, I'm starting to dislike you more and more. Each face you make, I'm disliking you more and more. Damn faces. Charlotte, where you headed?
Phones, because everybody keep calling. So
where you headed, Charlotte?
Where you headed, Jay?
In the living room. Oh my gosh.
So y'all had a funeral today? Somebody close to you, family wise?
Yeah, one of my sisters, I call her, she's just like a sister. We have a sisterhood. Yep. So I was showing my support for her.
Okay. I have to go back home to Mississippi tomorrow to a funeral.
Tomorrow?
One of my ragged ass cousins died.
Ooh. Why they gotta be all that?
Sometimes you have to tell the truth and shame the devil. You just can't walk around here with these lies. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Okay.
No, he was just trifling. Just listen, black folks, in particular, folks in general. Get your ass some insurance so people, when you die, ain't got to raise money to bury you.
That's what makes
you walking around out here willy-nilly, don't give a damn about nobody. When your ass die, people got to find the money, come up with the money to put your ass in the ground because you was too trifling to pay that little burial plot insurance.
They want to know two questions. Tara, one is if they raggedy, why are you going to the funeral? And then she's referencing back to you in the church again. She hadn't heard the stories, so she don't know.
No, but then don't tell her because she seems like such a nice person. Don't.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Tell her how you used to operate in the church.
Fair enough. She said, "Why are you going if he's trifling?"
Why? What now?
Why are you going?
Because he was a first cousins. They have to support other cousins, and funerals are kind of like mini family reunions. You go to see the rest of the family. So we're gonna go. We're gonna gather, fry some catfish, and get up on a tree and tell some lies. Drink some.
They say, Jazz, how you gonna say that in the 2-minute speech that you give to speak tomorrow? When you get up and they say 2 minutes. You be like, I wish this ninja would have had some insurance.
Why you gotta pause? Because I must be thinking.
We just have to do better by our relatives, man. I mean, it's just it happens so much it's a damn shame. It really is.
So really, you just going to the reunion, like Tara said. You're not actually going to the funeral. The funeral is not where your heart is. Your heart is for the reunion.
My heart is never really for the funeral. The dead is dead. It's really for those that are left behind that we get to support and love and love.
So you're gonna see your people tomorrow and be like, girl, pass me a beer.
Yeah, give me another piece of fish, fried fish.
Okay.
Let's get up on this tree and tell some lies.
But
what kind of lies? What kind of lies get told?
When we gather as family, the stories are so embellished that it just got to be lies. So we just enjoy that. That's quality family time.
So wait, Lloyd, you heard what I said.
I did.
The stories are embellished. It's a family thing. Okay.
Now I know what she's trying to say. I don't know if nobody else caught on to it, but I got exactly what she's trying to say. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Are you embellishing things?
I'm not on this here podcast lying.
Are you embellishing things? You're not embellishing on the podcast, though.
I promise you I don't. That's why.
Definitely the fish fry for a funeral is as black as it gets. That is. Yeah. That's as black as it gets. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
We never did a fish fry for any funeral that I've been through as a family. Now we had a lot of food. I would have enjoyed a fish fry though. I would have enjoyed that.
But do y'all know how to fry fish though? Do y'all know how to fry?
Of course. Fish? Hold on. Your family ain't the only family know how to fry fish.
Well, listen.
Catfish, y'all from Mississippi.
Catfish is a way of life in Mississippi. It's a way of life.
I would imagine y'all probably do a lot of dumpy, nasty, stank fish in the Mississippi River.
We don't get our catfish out of the damn river.
Where you get it from?
Pond raised catfish.
Oh, it's pond raised?
Aren't you from Arkansas? You should know that.
Are the ponds clean in Mississippi?
Charlotte, you got family in Mississippi. What you oohing for? That's where your folks from.
We got the same folks.
Apparently, we got some folks down there, but that's not where our folks are from.
Alabama?
Yes.
Okay.
Charlotte does look like Monet from Power, though. I will say that too.
Who?
Mary J. Blige's character from Power.
Really?
Todd, please explain to this man. I try to explain to him. He don't understand. He don't.
Wait a minute, y'all catfish come out the river. It doesn't come out of a pond.
No, we have rivers. We have an Arkansas River that we get our catfish out.
Catfish raising is an industry in Mississippi.
It's the industry in Arkansas. It's an industry everywhere.
And it's not an industry everywhere. That's not true. And
everywhere there is a catfish raising place, it's an industry.
That sure is a nice leather seat there, man. Look how plush that seat look.
Focus, cuz. Focus. We're talking about catfish.
Somebody else is in the car with her. Shh.
Can you focus? You're not focused.
Somebody else is in the car.
Well, that ain't nothing to do with us.
We gotta be careful what we say because we don't know who that other person is.
I don't want to know. That way I don't have to be called into court.
Right.
Are you gonna finish your statement or you just get forgot?
Pond raised catfish is an industry in Mississippi. We raise our catfish in the pond. I'm looking at what Ms. Tara is saying. I just don't understand. Less healthy? What are we talking about? We're talking about catfish. We ain't talking about hogs. People from Arkansas got issues, man.
Right, because the stability really is in Mississippi. That's where stability lies.
Yeah, so pond raised catfish is what we do, and I'm going home and getting some good catfish.
Why are you coming for?
I'm excited.
Hold on. It said you don't know catfish until you pull them monsters out the Ohio River. So you the only one pulling them out of ponds. Everybody else pulling them out of rivers. You the only one pulling them out of ponds.
Go to your Google.
No wonder you can't hear me.
Go to your Google and Google catfish capital of the United States. Go to your Google.
The catfish I fry, on the side of it, it has farm raised catfish, which is what Jay's saying as pond.
It's a pond.
It's a farm catfish, farm raised catfish.
That don't mean it's better. That just mean they raised.
I never said it was better. That was that Miss Tara lady that came up here talking about the river was better. I never said it was. I'm just saying that's what I was raised on. Was pond raised.
And Mr. Noise, you need to be quiet because when I make catfish, I make it with farm raised catfish.
Mama Noise, I didn't say I didn't enjoy your catfish. What's
Well,
wrong
you
with
sounded like you had issues with farm raised catfish.
No, I didn't say nothing about
talking about it's all about that river.
I have issues with janky Mississippi. I don't have no issues with the part with the.
Read what you found there on Google, sir.
What did I find in Google?
Oh, now it's what I find.
It says catfish capital of the world. You must have Googled it yourself. That's how you knew it was there.
I'm from Mississippi. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, then what's the name? Okay, then what's the name of the city then? Since you from Mississippi.
Yeah, but you Googled it. What?
I'll be quiet, Mama Noise. This
No.
This part don't involve you. What's the name of the place?
I just told you.
What is the name of the place? I Googled it. That's how I know. I know the name. What is the name?
And don't call into question what I say.
What is the name, sir? You just say you don't know the name.
Why don't you just say what it is?
Just admit to the people you don't know the name.
Hugh, why don't you just tell
I don't know it. I said this don't concern you.
What?
It's Itabena, Mississippi.
It is not Itabena. You're just making up stuff.
It is.
The name of the place is Belzoni.
That too.
That don't sound like something black people would say.
It is.
How they pronounce it?
I just pronounced it Belzoni.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the man from the area.
Uncle Biddy. She's right. You're right. I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm gonna let her be great.
Yeah. You are correct, but it's Mississippi. Now that's not river raised catfish. It's pond raised or farm raised catfish.
Let's see what it says. So y'all please eat what you want, but take the time to find out about the nutritional value. Ooh, she called you out, bro.
Stop instigating.
She did call him out.
No, she didn't. She just
She said,
basically
take the
clarified.
time. She said, take the time to find out about the nutritional
She
value.
didn't say that. You ever got the neck rolling and stuff. That's not.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it.
You're reading it doesn't mean that's how she's.
She said, take the time.
No,
to
she
find out.
Look. No, she ain't rolling her neck with her hand out and stuff.
I feel like she is. I feel like in my spirit she is. My spirit man. Is she like, first of all?
No. See?
I got a question for y'all. That's not the voice I sent in. It felt like it.
I told you. You
gotta
doing
be
the most.
clear. From now on, noisemakers, please put the voice that you want your
really? You want them to say in there?
Put that in there so I can.
In my Samuel L. Jackson voice.
So I don't make a mistake.
Okay.
I misquoted her.
Okay.
Hey, Charlotte, where you on your way to, Charlotte?
Oh, no.
Why are you so concerned about what Charlotte's doing? Let's leave Charlotte alone.
Going to get something to eat.
Soft and informative. Got you. There you go. I got it. I won't make that mistake again. Cuz, did y'all ever go to the movies in Mississippi? Did y'all have a movie theater in Mississippi?
Yeah, we have.
Wow.
Like, was it a drive-in or was it an actual theater?
I never really went to watch the movie though. I went to just,
Oh Lord. So really anywhere you can get it in, you got it in. Just raggedy. Just a raggedy. Just a sex crazed.
I got banned from the movie theaters when I was a kid because I was sneaking into the rated R movies. I wanted to see some tits and ass. I didn't want to go there and see no Power Rangers.
See, this guy here, man, I just don't understand.
You know,
Did you have a drive-in? Did Mississippi have a drive-in?
Everybody had a drive-in.
Not everybody had a drive-in. Don't do that. Don't.
Back in the day, yes.
We had
At
a
some
drive-in
point,
in
the
Louisville.
city had a drive-in. You may be too young to recognize it, but at some point, it had a drive-in.
Listen, everybody did not. They didn't have a bunch of drive-ins up north.
Drive-ins were all
They
over
had a
the
drive-in
country.
in Louisville, Kentucky.
They were
Up
all over
north.
the country.
You trying to tell me they had drive-ins in New York?
They were all
In
over
New Jersey?
the country at one point.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the drive-ins up north. Drive-ins just seem like it's a South thing or a West thing. What are you giggling about?
That doesn't make any sense.
A South thing.
Yeah.
Drive-ins up here.
They were everywhere.
Yeah, but you don't want to go to them. That's probably dangerous.
Not anymore. But
Going
you used to.
We used to.
What was y'all drive-ins? What were y'all drive-ins next to? Cabrini Green?
Wow, did you?
That's Chicago.
I'm sorry, that's Chicago. That's a different place.
You ain't even
Well,
in the right
whatever.
city.
Hold on, whatever the equivalent is of Cabrini Green in Detroit.
We like our drive-ins had a little playscape for the kids to play and stuff. We had nice
I
stuff.
can play outside, janky drive-in in Detroit, cold ass Detroit. I'm like, why would you want to do
In
that?
the summertime, not in the wintertime. And then like some of the high school outings, we used to go to the drive-in.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to stand down, y'all. Uncle Benny's here. And he said he lived in Mississippi for 10 years, loved it, and his Mississippi is real. And the catfish he caught at the Ross Barnett Reservoir.
Work it.
Wow. So I gotta stand down. That's Uncle Benny.
Uncle Benny got
push
the
back
receipt.
against Uncle Benny now.
That brother there, straight from Mississippi, if you know about that Ross Barnett Reservoir.
Well, no, he's from Arkansas, but he lived in Mississippi.
I mean, him giving the location.
But he said it's also not for the faint of heart.
Oh,
Not anymore. Damn sure ain't. That's why I'm going in Saturday morning. I'm leaving out Sunday morning.
Oh wow, so it's a literal turnaround trip.
I ain't gonna stay a minute longer.
Wow. All right.
Oh, you doing like when I went to Chicago, turned around and came back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, man, I done told them a location. Never mind.
I don't even remember the movies I saw at the drive-in. I think I saw Superman there.
you know, my cousin offered to babysit us and take us to the movie theater where her and her boyfriend was in the front and we was in the back of the station wagon. I was just so glad that we got to have stuff like soda pop and all the snacks from the drive-through.
You showed your age then, didn't you? Soda pop.
Well, it was pop from that point, but it was soda pop at that point. I remember we had Mountain Dew and Pepsi, and it was just
Is it soda pop in the South, or is it soda or pop or soda pop?
pop.
What was it in Mississippi? Drink.
You know, I remember having that debate years ago.
I'm sorry. Drink.
I think for the most part it was soda. I think. But I remember other people saying soda pop.
I ain't never called it soda water.
Give me that pop. Soda water too. I remember
I never heard soda water.
But we also, you know, most things we call the Coke.
Right. We basically called all of it Coke. Go get me a Coke.
Right.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Even when it wasn't a Coke, we say go get me a Coke.
Right.
No, my grandmother said pop. Everything was go buy me a pop. Go get me a pop. No, or it was the name, like you said, the name of it. But she would say like, go get me a 7-Up.
A what?
7-Up.
7?
That's right.
With a B? 7?
That's what I said.
7.
Go get me a 7-Up. And if you know, it helped you that you enjoyed it, but if you had a tummy ache, then the 7-Up was gonna.
Did y'all drink root beer? I drank root beer.
Heck, nah.
I like root beer.
Okay. At the height,
floats.
I love root beer floats.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I just can't.
That is so
Nasty.
I like root beer floats. I loved it.
Mm-mm.
What would you gonna say at the height of what now?
At the height of drive-in movie theaters in the United States, which was the 1950s, and they continued on in the 60s, obviously, but there were 4,000 drive-in movie theaters. That was not just down south. So
Where the majority of them at?
I don't have that data.
You need to find that data because can you imagine in the height of the 4,000 in the 60s and 70s having cold ass driving theaters in the winter of the north? It's got to make sense, man.
But you know what? To go in the wintertime, it's nice to go in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm. You stayed in the car.
Yeah, you got your blanket.
We have a drop for that.
It's nice.
Lies. Anybody sitting in a cold ass car trying to watch a movie?
We went. My aunt took us. We had blankets. We was in our pajamas.
Yeah. The car
in the
be
back.
running.
That's right. We was in our pajamas with blankets and stuff, eating while they was enjoying the movie at the front of the station wagon.
You know,
my ex-husband
that sometimes
in the wintertime.
Atrocious.
What'd you say, Charlotte?
I said my ex-husband, I would go to the drive-in the wintertime and have a blanket and stuff. So yeah, it's things you could do.
I don't think I was watching the movie though.
We watched some of it.
See, so
we fell asleep.
I'm sure you did.
No, you know what? See, the
we're not starting on cork wine this early.
The noisemakers is cutting the food.
Charlotte, have you arrived at your destination?
Why are you so curious about where she going?
Yeah, it was original Netflix and chill. Yes, it was. Be quiet, Jay.
He is really trying to figure out where you at.
007.
Right.
Put the heat on and have praise and worship. What?
I do love a good praise and worship, man. I'm not gonna lie. Hallelujah.
Anyway.
I love praise and worship. I love it.
Me too.
No, Charlotte. You don't.
How much do you love it? How long?
Okay.
How long is
Charlotte? Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Don't listen to Mama Noise. She don't know what she's talking about.
Charlotte, don't.
How long does praise and worship generally last? What do you consider a good praise and worship time?
Charlotte, don't do it. Stop cutting off my mic.
No, I'm trying to understand Charlotte's thought process. Where's your favorite place to have praise and worship?
Charlotte.
I'm listening to Mama Noise.
Cause he keep cutting me off.
You talk too much. You cry with Mama
I'm not
Noise,
gonna let you fall, Charlotte.
Thank you, girl.
Talk about yeah.
You know it, Ron. You know it.
I was talking about the real praise and worship.
Right. That's what I thought you were.
We were talking about real praise and worship.
No,
like you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, Zaria, go ahead and mute and moderate. Your father took the left turn.
I didn't take no left turn. I love praise and worship. I love it. I'm a fan. It quenches my soul and my spirit.
No,
and I'm appreciative of wonderful, hot, lovely praise and worship.
Oh my gosh.
At the next light, turn left.
Uh-oh, what is happening? Charlotte, your GPS is talking.
Oh, yeah.
Cuz what are you doing? You trying to find a drive-in theater?
He's trying to find out where Charlotte, where he's talking about make a left turn.
Right.
Charlotte, you going somewhere to eat? You never been there before?
Oh my goodness.
Real smoke signals. You better have my location and let the fam know where the family at. Real talk.
Charlotte, you going somewhere you never been before?
Oh my gosh.
I'm coming from a different way, going to a
different
place.
way.
Yes.
She must be lost because she got out and let somebody else drive.
Uh-oh.
No, I was trying to actually be able to give my undivided attention to you all instead of me driving.
Oh, you're so sweet. We so appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what's his name? Can we say hi to him?
You can say hi. You sure can.
What you waiting on?
We're trying to see him. We want to say hi to him.
We want to say hi to the people. He'll say hi to you.
Okay, your camera still is looking at you.
Is there? I mean,
Oh,
Who is
okay.
that? I can't tell with his mask on. What's up?
What's up?
I like the hair.
Thank you.
Woo! Goodness
You
gracious.
trying to flex over there in that driver's seat. You ain't slick.
Mhm.
You see how he got his arm cocked up like it's just a, I'm just in my.
It's a thing.
How old is your son, Charlotte?
He's flexing over there. I see what he's doing.
How old is your son, Charlotte?
Old enough to drive.
In 1.1 miles.
Is somebody after you?
Parking lot.
Like, what's the secret? I don't understand what the secret is.
Nah, I'm messing with Jay because he always
Okay.
20,000 questions. He's 16.
She said old enough to drive.
That wasn't Kiki Azari. That was somebody else.
Vincent.
She couldn't tell, I guess, the lighting or something threw off.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, Kiki at school.
Vince about to go play in the pros in the Major League Baseball. We're so proud of him.
Yes.
And I'm gonna have front row seats.
Yes.
I did hear back from LeBaron. It was talking about they're gonna have a soft. They're trying to get ready for a soft opening.
Yeah, because I tried to. I reached out and he had told me that hadn't officially.
Are y'all really putting like behind the scenes business out on the street like this?
Oh,
you know we're doing a show, right?
Is it really behind the scenes?
Right.
Yes. Did we bring this to the people?
You just asked her to turn her camera as to who was driving her car, and then
That's because it was a part of the show, and Jay is obsessed with her.
Well,
obsessed with her locations. I'll say that.
Right. I think he be trying to have his people peep me out. That's what I think it is.
He might have it all worked out. I ain't gonna hold
That's
you.
what I think it is.
I don't know how he does it, but he figures out where you are every time. Like if you left that camera on Vincent for 2 more seconds, he'd have known exactly where you were.
Right.
He's like a walking tracking device. It's amazing.
Right.
That's because he served. Oh, Jay, look at the. Did you see the overpass?
Charlotte,
Come on, Jay, figure that shit out. Go.
You going to get some soul food?
Nah, not no soul food.
What kind of food you getting, Charlotte? We're gonna help you, Jay.
I'm going to get some Culver's. Do you all have that down there?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Culver's.
I wanted Chick-fil-A, but it's too far, so I'm gonna do Culver's.
So that means she's in a well-to-do neighborhood, Jay.
Yes, Culver's don't put up no Culver's.
She ain't in the hood. She ain't in the hood, bro.
Can't be raggedy and be in no Culver's.
Right.
She's in Madison Heights.
Dang.
Are you in Madison Heights?
He done Googled the Culver's in that area.
She's either in Madison Heights, Allen Park, or Livonia.
She's out.
Come on, Jay, figure this thing out.
I will not confirm nor deny.
Mr. Noise, the drive-in movie theater was invented in New Jersey in the United States.
Jay, we about past that. Move on, nigga. We trying to figure out where Charlotte is right now. Come on.
You asked me to look it up. How many were in different states? You asked me to do it. I'm telling you.
That was a long time ago. If you can't do it in a framework, we got to move on. We are now in pursuit of Charlotte's location.
You know what's so funny, Mama Noise? My GPS just said it.
We were too busy talking. Damn it, Jay.
See, that's what you get.
You got me on chasing freaking drive-ins, and we're close to figuring it out.
Unknown caller.
Now you got calls coming in.
We'll talk to you later, Charlotte.
So that's why I'm on the other phone.
You got 2 phones?
Jay, is she in Madison Heights, Livonia, or Allen Park? Which one are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know.
What would it take to figure this out?
What the? I don't know.
Oh, there's a lot of them in that area.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but not all of them are close to a cemetery.
Good point, Mama Noise.
Y'all not paying attention.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I have no idea.
Jay, you slipping today, bro.
Yeah, you are.
You slipping. Normally you be on it. You be like, hey, you probably at such. But today your skills is raggedy.
I really only know the hood area of Detroit. I don't really know the suburbs as well. Even though I do have family up in the suburbs, I don't know it as well.
So because she's around the Wahites, you can't help us?
Nope.
No, not as much.
Mm.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how disappointed I am right now.
I know, right?
Now, if you on the east side, I could scope you out real easy.
Ain't no Culver's on the east side.
Yes, it is.
Oh, really?
Because I know the east side very well.
Okay, so where is there Culver's on the east side?
Hell, ain't nothing on the east side but Coney Island.
Her clouds are too cloudy. Like it's a nice cloudy day. It's not giving off east side vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there would be more smog.
Y'all are crazy.
You feel where I'm going with this? Y'all
No,
feel me?
I don't. Noise, how are you doing today?
No, we're not doing that. You came on here. You gonna get all this.
I'm doing
Vincent,
well.
what are you doing? How's school?
That's good.
Vincent is chilling like a mug. Look at him. Just lean back. Come on.
Are you at a stoplight, Vincent? Is that what's going on?
No, we parked right now.
He's chilling like a mug.
Are y'all parked at the Culver's? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
We'll just turn the camera toward the Culver's so we can see.
Lloyd.
Just give us an idea where we. Okay.
Oh my.
Thanks, Vincent. Thanks, buddy.
Oh my
I love
gosh.
Vincent. I love him. Oh, there it is. Why y'all always in the back? Why y'all always in the back of a place?
Wow.
Why y'all never go to the front?
We ain't in the back. It's the side.
We didn't see no sign that said Culver's.
It was right there in front of us.
Did you see a sign, Mama Noise?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, then.
All I saw was the meter that for the electricity.
Oh, okay, there it is. You went too fast then, maybe it was. It's still like you're in the back. Ain't no windows. Where are the windows?
Side.
And the front of the
I don't
car.
understand why you don't never go to the front. Like, is somebody after you and you don't want to buy it?
It's the side. The window's way down there.
You make me nervous.
That's where they got the signs at.
He said, "Is somebody after you?"
Are y'all waiting on somebody? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we're doing pickup.
They got
curbside.
Oh, okay. Y'all gotta go on the side. Then.
Okay. See, there you have it, Mr.
You gotta
Smith.
clarify.
You thinking that she 005 and everything?
She is 005, but
no,
not tonight.
She's getting it.
Today it's a normal situation.
No,
this is a straight up dude. He you know.
Antonio is delivering the curbside bags to the car.
I feel you.
Antonio.
I feel you.
I'm just saying.
Okay, wait a minute. Show it again and then let Cuz see it. He might be able to figure out where you are. Go ahead.
Cuz been in the background paying attention.
No, I haven't. I had to go out there and help my daughter. The dog jumped in the pond.
Jumped in the pond.
Is she off today?
Who?
You said your daughter?
Yeah, she's not in school today.
Oh no. She okay? Everything's all right? I know we share a lot on this show, but maybe we don't share that. I don't know. Okay. Go ahead and scan the place so he can see. Okay, there you go. Now look around, cuz. There you go. You see anything look familiar?
No, that's too fancy. That ain't the Detroit I know.
It's like a Target over there.
It is. What is it?
Myers.
Same thing. You definitely in the Wahita area. You ain't no Myers and Culver's in Detroit.
Surely you're not engaged to get married or something like that. Because
what is happening right now?
I told y'all he be trying to check me out for his people. He be like, she over there.
You're awfully attractive looking lady. I'm just saying, you're not engaged.
I don't understand what just happened.
I appreciate that.
I mean, listen.
You know, Vincent is sitting right there. He might not want to have this conversation in front of his mama.
Right. So he'll say something in a minute if he feel like it's going too far.
Vincent, you feel free to check him if you need to, bro.
I didn't say I was.
You trying to.
She's an attractive lady.
Thank you.
Niggas want you right in Detroit.
He said, tread lightly, homie.
I'm sorry.
Tread lightly, homie.
Oh my gosh.
I can tell now, if this is the way we start in the weekend, Encore Wine is
Have a
going to be
good
a
one.
raw dog. I feel like a new saying is going to come out of Encore Wine this weekend. Something new is going to emerge to join the ranks of Sweaty Titty Money and TOP and Panties in Profession. All these wonderful new things that we've come up with. I feel like something great is going to happen this weekend.
Charlotte, you get ready to turn your camera off? You going to turn your camera off? Get ready to eat?
What is it?
What just happened? What just...
So you gonna turn your camera off so you go ahead?
You don't want to eat on the screen? Is that what it is?
I mean,
Tar, don't underestimate us, Tar. We might be able to top Sweaty Titty.
I don't know.
It's possible.
So what you say?
Tara said nothing's gonna top STM.
No, she was talking about what it does say.
Oh, okay. I thought she was talking. Okay.
Yeah. You know, her and Cuz have a special bond.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we do. Cuz it's family. That's what we said. That's why I say he the craziest one in the fam.
Did Charlotte just say her grace?
Oh, okay.
You know, black people don't play about grace. That's real talk.
No,
Black people don't play about grace. We will look at you sideways if you start eating it. Damn, dog, you ain't gonna say grace?
I mean, I'll do it to my kids for sure.
We feel a way about saying some grace now. That's real talk.
Are you talking about Arkansas? Because I've been down there with your relatives, and they
all black people around the world. I don't care if you Muslim.
No, I don't know about that. All I know,
it don't matter. If you don't say grace, black people gonna look at you away.
All I know is your relatives will show enough let you know that better not even think about putting a crumb in your mouth without having said grace.
I do it all the time. I don't pray before. I pray afterwards.
I bet you won't do it around your parents.
I do it afterwards.
Grace is pertinent. That's right.
I'm more grateful for the outcome versus the outflow versus the inflow.
Okay.
Well, I guess it depends on where you eating at.
Especially nowadays, you definitely want to say grace over your food.
I mean, listen.
Well, it don't matter if you can't pass it. I mean, you know.
What?
What
can't pass it?
I don't know what is happening.
What kind of disgusting transition did we just make?
I don't know what kind of discovery that was.
But don't you want it to go in well so it will digest well so you can pass it?
It's a traditional thing that we do, that we pray and thank God for the food that we're about to receive. For the
and the nourishment of our bodies.
In Christ's name we pray. That's a traditional thing that we do. But I take it a step further. I thank God for the bowel movement.
Nope.
I told y'all he's special. I told
it never fails.
Special is not the word I was thinking of when he did that just now. That was not the word that I was going.
Listen, if you ever been really constipated and you couldn't shit, then you are thankful for a good bowel movement.
What does that have to do with
that is okay, but that is true though, Mama Noise. That is true.
Oh.
That is true. You don't want to be too constipated. You don't want that.
We're talking about the prayer before the consumption.
But he's saying he prays after because he don't want that backup.
Well, then pray ahead of time, then you ain't got to worry about trying to do it after.
Why
don't you just double down? Why don't you just pray, please, Lord, don't let me get back up?
For the process. I don't start up top. I start at the bottom. I thank God for the process.
Yeah, I thank God for the mother who brought the food and made the meal, the black mother, and the hands prepared it, right. And the money's to pay for it. Oh, glory. Hi, yeah, Willie Bobo. Yes.
I thank God for a clean toilet. I'm grateful. I
don't do that. Don't. That's not
dirty ass toilet.
You know what? You're right. Because ain't you the one that's got that bourgeoisie at the in your bathroom?
But no.
The thing that spray your backside.
It's a bidet. He got a bidet.
A bidet. I said that.
No, it's not a bidet. It's a bidet.
It's a bidet.
No, it's not.
That's French for booty.
No,
It's a booty.
The Lord can't bless anything you're doing right now.
I'm just saying. Then he probably would have said, "Then don't call it no booty," and then you ain't got to worry about that.
You're right, Tara. We just might need to just thank God that we all praying at some point during the transaction.
During the process, right?
Yeah, just we focused in too much on the win and not the what.
Amen.
But I do like a good bowel move, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Ain't nothing better.
Listen.
Ain't nothing better.
Can I just tell y'all something?
No, you cannot just tell us something.
One of my obsessions is a good bowel movement. Ain't nothing like it. It's really quite awesome. And the fact that I still got stuff flowing the way that it's
supposed to. Come on.
Hallelujah. And for everybody that's shaking their head and turning off the camera and all that old bullshit, you feel the same way.
Okay, we'll stand alone, Jay. We'll stand alone. We'll stand alone on this one. But I'm with you 100%. Ain't nothing like, oh, glory. I felt that in my spirit. Hallelujah.
I pray every time, Lord.
Every time I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful. Thankful for a good bowel movement. Yes, yes.
You know there are some people that can't shit.
Yeah, man. Backed up for days. It's bad. It's horrible. They backed up like they got it in storage. It's nasty. Terrible situation.
And here you are in your clean environment. And
come on, preacher.
And then you done taken off your clothes and got yourself situated. And you ain't thankful?
I'm thankful.
I'm thankful.
I am thankful. Mama Noise might not be thankful, but I'm thankful. Tara, that's funny. That is funny. The noisemakers are the best. They are the best. I love y'all, man. I'm just saying, I agree with Jay. I agree with you. This is one of them times where I agree 100%. It is a beautiful thing. All right, y'all want to talk about real stuff? That's fine.
That's fine with me.
Jay will stand alone on this one, but I ain't gonna hold you. I love it.
Hey. Charlotte, why are you shaking your head, Charlotte? Why? You know it's the truth. Why
she does.
Are you shaking your head?
That is a woman thing. Maybe women just don't like talking about it.
They like it too. They like it, but they like
it. They do like it. They act like they don't, but they really do. We all do. Man, ain't nothing more satisfying than going into that room and have it, but it's smooth though. It's like you're not no struggle. It all comes out the way it's supposed to come out. You're like, ooh, this was nice. This was nice. You walk out that bathroom. Hey. See, women, it's a woman thing. It's a woman thing. I see what it is now.
Okay.
Because all the women are feeling away about it. Oh, no, don't talk about it. Change the subject. Okay.
And I can respect that in a woman. I can respect that in a woman. You know, you got women that won't even pass gas in front of you.
That is very true.
Yeah, so I can respect that. They don't want to talk about food. I get it.
Doesn't change the truth, though. Doesn't change the truth. The truth is what it is. Okay. Listen, y'all need to pull up on us this weekend. We got a lot of wonderful things going on. If you got some kids or just some friends that is ignorant on stuff, have them pull up on Daddy and the Girls. We got a great show. We're gonna talk about, black people. We really did some significant things in this country. Y'all need to know what it is. Some you may know, some you may not have ever heard before. But you're going to hear the truth on Saturday morning. And then me and Mama Noise going to have some grown folk talk on I Still Do. And we'll answer any question that you might have. Any question that you might have. We ain't scared. And then we're going to end it all off tomorrow night. Just have some fun. I don't know where this conversation is going tomorrow. I know it's going to be fun. That's all I can tell you. Why is everybody leaving the screen? Mama Noise, you done left the screen?
I'm back.
Mama Noise, come back to the screen so we can close the show. Is there anything you want to tell the people? Why are you making that face with your duck lips? Why are you doing that?
Anyway, please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube by going to YouTube and putting in Talkin NOIZ Daily Podcast. That will bring you to the Talkin NOIZ Daily Podcast channel. That we're back on YouTube, and then you can subscribe. That would help us out tremendously. And then for the people that say, hey, I like to watch the show on Twitter, great. If you will follow us on Twitter on the Noisemaker page under Noisemakers, at Noisemakers is our handle on Twitter.
All right.
Hey, Charlotte, tell him he got to pull just a little bit further up so the garage door closed.
That's hilarious.
Be quiet, Jay.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate you, bro. What's going on? Since I have not mentioned it in a while, I feel it's my duty to express the fact that Charlotte Kate is an attractive woman. Oh,
she is. She is.
Thank you, Stefan. Appreciate that.
Yeah, he was admiring your scarf earlier.
Oh,
she is giving off Mary J. Blige from Power vibes, though. I know. Stefan literally just shot his shot.
He did. Oh.
Not that kind of shot, cuz. Not that. That's not what I was talking about. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate you, bro.
What Chad say? Oh,
you said good show. It's right there on the screen.
I wasn't looking. I was looking somewhere else.
Oh, yes. We're all forbidden to read the chat.
Now he can close it. There you go. Close that.
We know how to make sure we good.
Wow, it went real dark. Look at that.
She in the garage. The door's closed.
They don't have an automatic light in them?
They should have a light up top. Yeah, you're right.
Right. Darker than the mug in that mug, boy.
It is.
The light is on them.
It's darker than the mug in that mug.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we gotta get out of here. Listen, y'all enjoy yourselves. We'll see y'all tomorrow for a full day of just fun. And tomorrow night gonna be another fun night. We're just doing it for fun tomorrow night. We're just gonna have fun, act silly, talk crazy. I'm telling you, I feel like something's gonna be birthed tomorrow night.
You got something in mind?
Oh yes, I always have something.
I figured that. Okay.
All right. Until then, mañana. Cuz
is Charlotte still sitting in the car?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. They gotta get out though.
There she go. Get on.
They gotta get out. They can't
have a great day, noisemakers.
They can't see where they're going. It's
okay.
They lost.
Great day.